So let's get ourselves a shiny Plusle and finish off this event. I probably could, but what is it you need? That's going to be the question, Robin. If it involves doing something online, I've got to just get this first, because this event finishes today. It finished yesterday or the day before. But I don't really mind doing some form of union circle. Okay, well I'll just get this. I should have gone to the shiny mill deal first. I don't worry about the Pormies and Pachirisus, Morpekos, Dedenes, they're all easy. Very easy to get elsewhere, so I'm not too worried. But because even on the Switch 2 the cave is a bit naff, I don't really want to go in there again. But yeah, we will try to remember to do these today. So as Robin was first, we'll go with Robin first. You can follow the Alpha Hunter, as we call him, or the Zekrom Giver to everyone else are. And hide and seek mastermind behind a Lugia under a bridge. If you want to follow along with his adventures, you can do. We'll wait to see whether PCG spawns before we do the next one. Somehow, despite us doing that union circle with, ironically, the one thing we said at the beginning that we need to do, we didn't manage to do. It was the Finizen. And you know what? I might go and catch myself one too. Because I still need to actually do it for my living decks in this game. So if I go and get it, we can both sort of do them quickly. But this little pest is the main target. The pest. I know what it looks like at least. It does stand out more than you know. Or more than I expected. You know what you should do is make a notebook command. Shout out that command. I could do, but it's not much point if you're not here. It's one of those where you have a couple of people in chat that you can sort of just have a bit of banter about. Like Corey likes his coffee one. You like your one. And I believe Belgium likes his. But otherwise, that's pretty much all it is. The main reason we didn't get this last time is the outbreaks were awful locations. Yeah, it's not the greatest. It's just a bit darker isn't it? So the other thing you have to know is I've kind of been doing this on my main save, so I've got some more stuff for like the vaults. So yeah, I got like 6 Dedenes yesterday or the day before in one outbreak. I did a couple of Pormies. I worked a bit on Connect 4 yesterday. I still need to get myself a Golurk, so that could be something I go for today. I am not 100% sure. That's the main one. Because I have got the Garchomp. Well, I got a Gabite because it's easy to isolate. I know it's a really boring shiny, but I got it. Done the Garchomp. So for Connect 4, I've got 3 of my 4 in a line. I'm just waiting for somebody to sabotage and take my Golurk because I cannot cash it in till about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. So yeah. On Netflix, they've got a documentary about the real Project X party in the Netherlands, which was quite funny. I didn't actually realise it was I just assumed it was an American thing because it sounds very American. But no, it was a Dutch thing. But I don't know if Robin would remember that sort of thing happening. That it wasn't a planned event. It wasn't, no. It's just the chaos that happened from it, I think, is the main reason. It's just quite funny, and it just sounds very American. It's just viral nonsense causing chaos, pretty much, wasn't it? Luckily it wasn't as bad as it probably would have been if it was in America, to be honest. It's not as bad as how the American movie makes it out to be either. It was pretty tame at the end of the day. Or, as we know. And when I say tame, compared to what you would expect something like that to be, rather than it still was pretty bad. There were riots, but they weren't as bad as what we've seen over here from what the footage showed. It is a little bit easier. It's one of those that if you can find the good gradient spawn, if it does the hordes, it's pretty good. I think there's a place in Kilikami that is normal exclusive. And the Kilikami Wilds, but I don't know if you've got the DLC. Yeah, that looks like we have a shiny friend. Didn't take too long. But it's not shiny. Is it shiny? Lovely. That was quick. Very quick. We will do the proper form, and I've only got one spore left, because of course I do. That was the plan. We may just start lobbing luxury balls at this, because it's pretty easy to catch. It's only a Pikachu. But yeah, that was the main target for today, and we're less than 10 minutes in. Perfect. Lovely, and thank you for the shiny noise. Anybody want to name our Plusle? It is a very nice and short stream, of course. 9 minutes then. I decide to clip afterwards now. So what sort of chocolate bar shall we name this one after? Nice, RJ. Are you back on a new alpha, wasn't it you were on? What did we call Plusle? I can't actually remember. I've completely forgot. It's no worries. As we say, we're always here to support all of our streamer friends. Even if everybody's around different sort of times, we like to help each other out, don't we? What I have to go into the Discord and see what we called it. It was definitely chocolate themed. That's a fact. It was this month because it happened. We called it After 8 because it was like a mint colour. That was the main thing we went with. So like the key thing is not to just pick a flavour of chocolate. It's kind of going for a brand name. So we can go with Kinder. Why not? Of course, red and white. Yes, we will call it Kinder. It'll go on the team, and then we can take a photo. One of the other little things I like to do is take a photo with the shinies we get. It's kind of been a bit more of a weird tradition. Oh yeah, it's not in the team, is it? It's here. Just put you there. I forget because my main save, I don't need all the extras. Where is the camera button? What is the camera button? That is the camera button. And it was Y was easier. There we go. Nope. Oh, stupid thing. Why did you move? You were perfect then. Where have you gone? We don't really have a set target next, to be honest. I just wanted to get this done because of the event, pretty much. Stop moving. You silly Pokemon. There you are. Up. No. Oh, you son. it's doing this circly thing, isn't it? And if you could turn around, please. Oh dear, these things are a pain, aren't they? Come on. Come on, Plusle. Turn around. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to go to sleep under my feet again, isn't it? Why do you have to stand next to me? That's the question, Plusle. There we go. He's still facing the wrong way. Stay there. We're not very good at this taming our photos, are we? There is a wild Tinkertuff, if anyone's interested. Let's see if somebody can get some luck today. It would be good to get a shiny somewhere in this game. Where have you gone? Why won't you just face the front? Oh dear. We may have to do the photo the other way. We'll try one more. One more time. Just don't move. Wait, that's not the shiny one, is it? That's... Mine's gone into hyper mode again. It's very good. It's a camera stream today. How do we get a Pokemon to take a photo without being a pain? Well, it kind of works quite well because of the Plusle's also asleep. The Minon's even asleep even. So let's go with yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We may give up on photos. Now we could go and see what other outbreaks we got. Before we jump into everything else, I could see what this is. It could be a Golurk up there, but it might not be. You never know. I do need to heal before I go anywhere else, though. Because we're doing the living dex, I seem to be doing all the battling and forgetting to do other bits afterwards. My fault, of course. But yeah, we need to also get the overlay up, don't we? I said I'm not going to probably update the pictures during the streams because the reality is I don't really have most of the pictures. Plus and Minor are a fact definitely not there. I have to go and search for them and I don't want to spend too much time searching for them. I probably should get them all sorted out, but it's not that easy, as most of the collections are based on the game rather than the region, and I can't find a way to bulk download them all to use later. So yeah, that's kind of why we don't do it as we go. I know I have like anything that's in the base game of Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet and all of that, no problems. But when it comes to everything else, it's no longer there, so I can't do too much with it. Let's see, what did I miss? Did I miss too much? I got a little bit stuck with that. No, I didn't miss too much. What do we have as an outbreak? Is it Minior? Oh no, we don't really want Plusle taking on Minior, do we? Breloom, come back to us. So these are the 4 that we've actually got in this game. So we do have both Plusle and Minun, Chingling and a Scatterbug. So yeah, that was fine. Is that what this outbreak is? Or is it lower down? Is this lower down? I did not see. You have reached an outbreak message. Is it in Chargestone Cavern? If it's in Chargestone Cavern, it's not worth going for. But You know, I'll probably leave it if it is. Because Charstone Cavern is still completely broken in this game. No, we'll leave this area. What else is on the map? Swordsbuck and Deerling, of course. Talonflame. Charcadet could be a good one to take advantage of this type of thing, to be honest. But I only have Sparkling Sandwich on, don't I? So it's not the worst. We should probably go to this Charcadet. And also, Robin, if you are still there, I don't know if you are, you might have gone. Can you get a copy of the other Charcadet Evolution line item for me, please? The one from Scarlet. So at least I can do have it saved in this game, because I'm going to probably spend most of my time in this game, but I will do a little bit of time in what's it called, Violet, because I will need to do Area 0. That's pretty much all I'm going to do in that game is the Area 0 stuff. So it might be a case of me targeting Area 0 and the other Charcadet item, or the Scarlet Charcadet item, for beating up Bronzor. If that's okay. I'm going to finish this this mill with this Charcadet outbreak. See if I can get very, very lucky on another one. Hello Dharma, welcome in. How are you doing? We are back into Violet. We managed to get the second one of these, where we got not a Charcadet, don't worry, we haven't gone that crazy yet. We got the other Plusle, because we got mine, and last time we said we'll come back and get Plusle, and that means I can actually finally reconnect to the internet, because this series is a bit crazy and it is only stream, so I can't spend any time off stream trying to finish off the more difficult shiny, shall we say. Because outside of Area 0, I don't think there's anything I can't get in other games. Or in Scarlet, if I'm honest. Shiny, at least. I know I would like to hunt for Cramorant properly, but I'm not going to buy the DLC to hunt a Cramorant. So, oh dear. That is that stateside or elsewhere? I know America's had a few rainstorms, especially in the southern areas, which I know people have been arguing quite a lot about the World Cup over there. Because it's the World Cup's over in America next year, isn't it? Or Canada, Mexico. And they're saying it's too hot for the players. And thunderstorms and stuff, causing football to stop. And if you don't like football, it's understandable that you won't follow that. Because we could do a little bit of Union Circle stuff. If everybody wants to go and do some BP hunting, I don't really have a problem doing a little bit today. We did get a shiny, so we are good. See, I laugh at the fact that we are going to go and just do at least a Union Circle to do the Palafin evolution. I was playing these games years before, and I literally ran and jumped into the ocean and jumped on top of a shiny Palafin once, which was kind of funny. I don't know if I will eventually go for Herber and shinies through Herber. It is still a little way away from my final decision on that. If I am, it'll probably be Herbert Ian on stream with people, maybe doing some of the Terror Raids. I'm not the biggest fan of Terror Raids, if I'm honest. I find them a little bit boring. I think they were good when you first did first view, but after you've done them a couple of times, there's very few variables with them for my liking. Like, that's why I like DAs. I love the variables of what you can find and how it can all unfold. But I'm happy that we've managed to hit 11 shinies. I know it doesn't sound like much, but we are still 1,000 away. Technically, yes, but I don't really know how real it was looking back at it now. I used to join a streamer who used to host Shiny Gimmighoul, but I don't think it was a real Gimmighoul, if I'm honest. That's the closest to it I've got. Did I show you the shinies, like when you did the love disc? Was it actually shiny in the den or afterwards? Because I guess there was the same sort of era as Scarlet and Violet, no, Sword and Shield. They were sort of actually shiny in the dens, when the proper dens, not the max lair, back in the day. But I'd never really, by the time I started playing it, everyone had stopped doing the dens. So I never really knew what was going on with them. I was so late to the party on Sword and Shield. Everyone was much more interested in the Dynamax adventures by then, because that's about the time I really started playing the game. So I literally played it all in natural order, which was very strange. Looking back, like with all the DLC, I've done replays, and it's easier just to actually go and do the other shiny, the Isle of Armor before you finish the game, because level scaling isn't not a thing. So everything like level 10, they're not all like level 60, which is the main reason why I'm not going out my way to become champion on that save. There is 0 point me being champion, to be honest, other than to unlock the Swords of Justice. So if I'm going to do random encounters in the wild area, I would rather them be low level than level 60. That's kind of my weird twisted way of playing these games. I would like to have done the same here with Kitakami, but I need Area 0 too badly. Welcome in, Dragon, how are you doing? And we are going to probably do a Union Circle in a little while, if you're interested. And we managed to already catch the first shiny, where we got our Plusle in about 10 minutes of the stream. So yeah, that was a thing. Right, I think I'll give up on the Charcadet. I think it's nearly all gone. Wrong button. I will learn the controls of this game. Well, basically, I'm going to go catch a Palafin or 2, so I can get 1 for the living dex and 1, no, Finizen to evolve into Palafin. And then at least me and Robin are going to just do the thing where we can trade it. Or not trade it, but be in the Union Circle to evolve it. And hopefully I will get a copy of the Charcadet evolution item. You look normal, but I have to be sure. Colours are a thing that annoy me. Palafin, I thought you were here. This is where I found you last time. There we go. There's one Finizen. I keep calling it Palafin like that's its name. This is just going in the deck, so it doesn't really matter what balls it goes in. It can hopefully stick in the quick balls. Yeah, these silly evolution things though. The thing I don't get with all these evolutions, and I will say it doesn't just apply for this one. From what I understand, there is no way of telling you how to evolve it in the game, if that makes sense. So how do you know how to evolve this without playing, without going on the internet? That's what frustrates me at times. Oh, Dynamo. I knew this thing would be haunting me somewhere, but I might as well catch it, right? See, I've had nightmares of trying to understand how to evolve things in the past. That's probably why I stopped doing a lot of them. And yeah, like, where does it tell you how to do the evolutions? You could imagine just how crazy it was. Like if you had just literally picked up red and blue, how do you get Alakazam and co? You can also check out Dharma and the Nuzlocks. I don't know if you're still doing the same Nuzlocke. I remember the one you were trying to do with just the dens, wasn't it, at one stage? And also, Robin, do you want another one of the evolution items in this game for your Charcadet? Um, Fair enough. I understand with some of these Nuzlocks. Like, I always say that one of the things that brought me back to Pokemon was this very obsessed Nuzlocke. There is an event Purloin in the chat. Yeah, I used to do this one called the Forever Lock, which was kind of insane. And by doing that, I sort of went a little bit loopy. Yeah, so actually, if you can send me 2, then I got 1 to do the evolution and 1 to do a shiny one later. I will try to get a second one. Yeah, so the Forever Lock was a Nuzlocke where you could carry over the Pokemon per run. And the more runs you did, like the more you sort of built like a storage system. And you had like a locked team, so you could only have like 3 fully evolved Pokemon. It was very intense. There's a lot of paperwork that goes with it, which sort of put us off for a little while. But yeah, like somebody actually finished it and managed to get all 1080 Pokemon into the Hall of Fame. And that means it's a brand new Nuzlocke per run. It's not, I've got to the end of the game, I'll run through after each run. So yeah, it was a bit bonkers. We sort of went very hard on doing them. I only ever got to about 200, but I think one of the things that really put me off was I didn't really like that you couldn't transfer too much. I like the idea that the Switch offers where you can pretty much bounce the Pokemon between all of the games, which is why I tried to do a rebrand on my own sort of spin on it, but I only got to run 3 and I gave up because it's one of those where you just sit and paperwork, because you've got to write down where everything is. You basically slot it, so if you catch, I know, say I catch this, I've got to decide whether it's a Sinister or Poltergeist, if it's and stuff like that. So it kind of got a little bit annoying. Why did I already got Glade? Why did I go for Glade? When did wild Glades appear here? But it sort of kept me very into returning to Pokemon for a couple of, or I would say a good 18 months before I started drifting into my shiny hunting challenges, which we do now. Because at the end of the day, I do love a good Nuzlocke, but I like to put a spin on it, like, if that makes sense. Like, you've got your spin with the dens being yours, don't you? Which is nice. It's a good touch because then it is randomized because you don't know what's in the den till you get there. I was tempted to try, like, we did something called the type lock, which we did have a lot of fun with, I will say. The idea was we span a wheel and we had to use all 18 types against different gym leaders or the badge owners. So we wouldn't know what we got until we span, but we had to treat it as a Nuzlocke, so we were only allowed 1 encounter per area. And we got some really interesting teams out of there. Some were pure brilliance, like we had normal against Ghost, which pretty much a dream scenario. But then on the counter to that, we had something like we had to take a dark team into the bug gym, for example. So we've had to play both weaknesses. We did relatively well. it was actually this gym that lost us the run when I had to take a water team into it, and I had a lot of water Pokemon, but they didn't hit very hard, so yeah. If you get to Switch 2, I might do a Wonderlock when they release the new gen. Oh, Wonderlocks are also amazingly fun. That was when I sort of started to try it. I think I actually bought Shield to do a Wonderlock on. I think it was that. You finally get to update the recent with Plusle. I will. I'm probably going to do that between streams because I don't have a proper Plusle photo, but I may do it when we set up the Union Circle, when everyone jumps in. A lot of the sprites I don't actually have proper copies of. I pretty much have the base game of this, the base game of... what is it? Base game of Sword and Shield. But the rest I don't really like the older sprites mixing with the newer ones. Welcome in, Dow, and thank you again for the sub when... I'm guessing it was after your stream you did it. Because I came on to edit everything and it's like, wait, I have another sub. Where did that come from? I was like, I had one when I went offline yesterday. Did you touch any more of your Bedamar, or are you just preparing to do all that today? As I said, the Raymation, I think I bought it because I got a refund. I've been doing a lot of that on Steam recently, buying the game and getting a refund. The main reason I had to get a refund was I put it on. You know, you did a tutorial stuff, you get the rack-ins. I put the rack in, it just kept getting stuck in the wall. It just didn't do anything, so I ended up just like having to get the refund. So it wasn't too... I should put these in alphabetical order, shouldn't I? Big tip if you want Pokeball lotteries, go and make a Delibird outbreak, or Delibirds, and beat them up. The presents are worth loads. I think it's like 2. Oh, Sinister. Where are you? I gotta make sure... I know, you only need 1, don't you, Robin? I think. Don't worry, we got enough. I'll make 2. Shall we go and do the Robin outbreak as well while we're here? Yeah. Actually, it may delete all of my outbreaks, mightn't it, if I go online? But as we saw with the guy I sent you the video for, as I say, he does nearly 3 videos a day on different simulators. He's done like 100 episodes on supermarket, grocery store, TCG. There are some he gets really attached to, but he gets like the keys for some of them as well. He actually was telling a story that he fell out with a developer because he criticised something about the game, and then they copyrighted his videos. So yeah, it's sort of a dangerous game, I guess. But yeah, that's why I sent it to you, because he will go through everything you need. Right. What shall we give Robin? You played the game in English, didn't you, Robin, as well? Right? Fully English. You didn't Dutch it up, as they would say. Dynamo is 341. 341. That's definitely... No, it's the next box to start with. So maybe there. Probably there. Now I've got... I want to keep 1 there, don't I? So 291. 291. It should be in this one. It should be there, I imagine. I still have sandwich one. Okay, I'll just finish off sorting this out anyway. I got to catch something to trade to you. Anyway, for the item. I think the Dreepy's in the team because we wanted to evolve it, right? Yeah, must be. Venison will evolve, that's not a problem. Actually, I could just give you... you don't care about the trainer IDs, do you? For your living decks you're building. You just want it so you can trade it in quickly, right? Because if you need... I doubt you'll need many of these, but if you need one of these just to put into your living decks, you can let me know and I can send that one over. I imagine you've got at least 3 of these done, but Wattrel's a bit later if you're doing it in dext order. Okay. Is there anything you know you need offhand without thinking? Maybe a gold pin because it's an exclusive. I guess I could go get you a gold pin. Pretty sure you need one. Do you want to try and do the exclusives? Okay, you've got everything now. So I was just trying to find something that would be helpful to send to you. That was all. No, I did do a little bit of a cheat, I will say. I know we said we were building the Pokedexes from scratch. I decided to put the end of the Pokedex in to save some time. The main reason is these ones here. So I've done Miraidon, Coridon, and these because I don't really want to do the Swords of Justice or Swords of Beads of Ruins. They're not that interesting for me, so I didn't really want to do that. I will try and get myself a proper Golden Go, and I will try to do the rest. But the reality is I cannot get a Coridon myself, so I don't need to. That's fine. I could get my Area 0 ones, but I think I've got all of the Violet ones put in. I'm still going to build a Violet. No, I don't. I'm going to still build the Violet one. As we say, when we do a big Union Circle, we'll go and catch the missing things. That'll be the main target, because what are we, 272? Not too bad, to be honest. I really thought we would be a lot further away from completing this. But it's a lot of just trying to figure out what we need. We did get gold pinned anyway ourselves, right? Yeah. Okay, well you can have a Shinx. That is it. I'm currently on Dex order at 275. Okay. Wait, I saw something up there that looked slightly yellower. Was that a Shinx? Was it a Shinx that is shiny? Go away, Shinx. That must mean I've got the other form of Shinx. Oh no, it was actually you. Right. It's weird playing this in the rain sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. We are going to keep on going now. Have we got Deerling? Yes. We have Statler. Yes. I could technically just look round some of these outbreaks, you know. Where's a good one? The Dedenne in the desert is not bad. I like how I've got Maschiff and Mabostiv. So we may go and have a look at the Dedenne in the desert. I'm not going to knock anything out. I think that's a bit too much of an advantage. Why make this easy for myself when I can make it extremely hard and last for a very long time? So, Dedenne, that's definitely not a Dedenne, I'm going to be honest with you. That is just a Rufflet. This should be a Dedenne. Do we have a Dedenne? Yes, we do. We must have caught one last time, I imagine. But it'll be funny if this turned out to be a shiny Dedenne in like 2 minutes of this raid or something, wouldn't it? Yeah, so this is a shiny Dedenne. We didn't even knock a single thing out. So, okay, we better catch it. I definitely wasn't expecting that. So, yeah, shiny Dedenne. Where is the luxury balls? There they are. Can you stay in there without being weakened? Nope, of course not. You can't get the Volcarona. False swipe then. Where are you looking for the Volcarona? Oh, Wonder Shock. Or does an almighty 3 damage to me. Little Spore. Okay, let's just catch this. Let's see. Let's just catch this and pop. There we go, a shiny Dedenne. Right on the moment we get an event Crocodile in the TCG 2. We'll put 42. Anybody want to nickname our shiny Dedenne? The theme is chocolate and chocolate bars or brands or something like that. So in case anybody is newer. For Volcarona, I'm not completely sure where the best place to go would be. Rolo does sound like an excellent name, to be honest. So now we have the challenge of taking a photo with Dedenne again. Now please don't be as stubborn as Minun. Can you? No? Oh, okay, if I turn... Why have you turned your back on me? Just want to go this side. Don't you move further. Why? Nope, that's not the real Dedenne. Why is it that all of the photos are going to be me catching them asleep? Ta-da! Shall we get... No. That'll do. As we like to take the photos where we are because it's a bit more funny. Right. Let's just go somewhere in hill and update. So we will have to go and do some minor technical stuff here. Okay. First things first, we'll make this say 12. So that is a good start. So the plan will now be to take Cricketoon, I think it's this one, yeah, Cricketoon, away. I've just got to go and download a Plusle. Hello, Mr. Belgium. How are you doing? We've got 2 shinies already. Today we got a Dedenne and a Plusle. And we're actually going to do a union circle in a minute. So if you do want to join and farm some BP, you're more than welcome. You set up 5 times Ultra Sun games. It's amazing that Poipole is shiny locked in that game. How long can we make that one work out? This little fella needs to be saved. Okay, I'm not really that knowledgeable in Southern Netherlandish or Southern Dutch, whatever the language is that you're speaking of there. But yeah, we've just got to change some photos because we got an update to do. So, of course it's more. Robin's got 8 minutes left on his sandwich and then we can do this. So yeah, if anyone else does want to join a union circle, you've got about 10 minutes. And there'll be a space, or there'll be 2 spaces at the moment. So the idea will be to do a couple of a bit of what shall we call it, barbecuing and a little bit of other stuff. It means hello neighbour in Dutch. Okay, I'm going to hunt the Reggies, Verisian and Thundrus. Have you set up your Regidrago one yet, too? Oh, do we want a dancing Dedenne? Shall we get a dancing Dedenne? The other side is half of my pictures are the dancing ones. Or is Dedenne not in? Dedenne surely must be in. It's not in Sword and Shield base game. Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll have to go back to the resources. I thought for sure it was in there. But yeah. Because remember, you do have to make sure you catch the Regis in that game. You can't just import some Regis for it to work. That's more just preparing you in case you didn't completely know. I would expect you to know. But in case you weren't sure. Yeah, that's just so you're aware of it, really. No way, bro. Pour me. There won't be the proper outbreaks in there, but there will be outbreaks for Pour. Actually, no. If you've been online, you won't get Pour Me anymore. Like the silly thing was, we actually literally just flew through this area. We weren't actually going to hunt in it, and there it was. Right, there's been a lot of electric ones recently. I'm not going to lie. So we are now updated with all our new pictures. We have our Plusle and our Dedenne. Probably should make Plusle go down a little bit further, but the picture's a bit awkward size. My favourite so far is that, as in the shiny, its design, or how we got it. If it's how we got it, it's definitely the Kricketune, because it was straight away after the Kricketot, and we were doing a mass outbreak, and we got a shiny Kricketot, and we caught it, and the next thing that spawned was actually the Kricketune, and it was crazy to think that happened that quickly. As for the rest, I kind of like how we found the Chingling, because of basically I was just running around not doing any attention whatsoever, and I just ran into a shiny Chingling, and it's one of the worst shinies to hunt for. That's pretty much the best way to put that, probably. Right, I need to give this one of these malicious armors, don't I, for Robin? Because he will get a Shinx. Which shiny did you get? Pour Me? No outbreak. Oh, that's where I'm a bit confused. Yeah, as I said, I didn't really want to do these outbreaks. I'm going to just do the natural outbreaks while I wait for a moment. What shall we go? Shall we go and have a look at Carcol? That might be a fun one to have a look for. With those two, we are still missing a Johto. Johto, Alolan, and Galar shinies. And I don't know, actually, I don't think we've got a Paldean shiny yet. So, yeah, we're a few regions short of perfection. But you also have to remember, this game is kind of broken for shiny hunting now, especially the Switch 2 level. So that is good, to the extent of it makes it a lot easier. There are still a couple I find that are quite difficult to see. The Copperages, Kufats I still get slightly mixed up on. I know I've caught a big yellow elephant and I saw it a mile away, but I still think it's not the right one when I see it now. It's just the glimmer of the sunlight doesn't quite work for me. I still needed to evolve one of these, I think, as well. And we have to name a Kufont after the Greens. Oh, 2 shinies. What's he got? A second Pour Me? Or is it something else? Or is Robin finally after his Volcarona? Something else? Oh. What's he got? I don't know. We will find out soon, I guess. Actually, did anybody catch that Pokemon in the PCG? Everything flew through then. Only Dragon caught it. And Mr. Belgium, are you thinking of any ways to stream any of your 3DS games? I guess it'll get put in the gift prize box that I'm going to make slowly. So it's difficult when people say they want to send you shinies, and I don't want to include them as a total on the challenge. So what we're going to do is we're just going to basically make a box that is called prizes and gifts. So at the moment it is a Charmander from Go. You can't go online in the Union Circle. I've got what I need in this save. We got the Plusle today, and I got a mine in the last stream we did here. So I'm not going to be doing the outbreaks whatsoever. I don't. In this save, on my main save, I will go back in and farm them for more for my vault. But otherwise, that is it pretty much for me. That's kind of how I've been sort of setting it up. And I'm only really doing it for a couple of the games on the side. Like, it is still good that I can collect some stuff that will be like prizes for winning races. Is it slightly easier to do a Larvesta in the desert at all? Or does it clash with anything else? Not this bit of the other desert where you do the Iron Treads Great Tusk thing. Bug is a bit more difficult because you get the Raylor, but otherwise I feel like it's easier. Okay, I do get that as well. I just thought Area Zero would be a little bit more frustrating because of Talonflame, basically. But yeah. But I don't know. I haven't ever hunted for anything other than the Area Zero Pokemon in there, so that's out of my floor, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought, but it's the levels. You've got to then put like 20 levels on it to evolve it. And if it's in there, it's an instant evolve. At the end of the day, everyone likes to do these differently. You just need it, just for the decks as well, so you're not even shiny hunt. You mean you haven't even found one? Are you sure it's in your game, right? Hello, Lone Wolf. Welcome in. And thank you for the stay safe message. Are you a shiny hunter too? We are trying to do a brand new living dex on our Switch 2. We're a long way away. Well, Sandwich didn't give me a Volcarona. I'm going to hunt for 4 Mal Rolts and then evolve them. Okay, oh yeah, because you're doing... That's for your Ultra Sun stuff. Because you and Robin have the same colour text, I kind of read that wrong. Wait, is this actually a shiny? Did we find another shiny? Oh wow. Well, shiny number 3 for the day. It's funny that I managed to get 2 shinies with no sandwich on. No shiny charm. And I'm slightly scared this could like blow up. But we'll try and just catch this in a luxury ball. Nope. Okay, we're going to have to do the old weaken it down. I don't think it's got any recoil moves, has it? Probably not. If it dies, it dies. Okay, it's actually a perfect health level. Ancient power, okay, that's fine. I can take 4 damage. Let's go Spore again. And then it will stay in the luxury ball, right? It's only a Carcol, right? Let's go. In you go. Hop. To stay in the ball. Lovely. Shiny number 3 for today. So that is perfect. Who would like to name our Carcol? So we've got to go back and do more additions. Toblerone, that is a fun little name. We could go with Toblerone. It is a little bit of a triangle shape, so let's go in here. We're going to have a dancing one of these. It is a mountain of coal. It is indeed, yes. I know this is in the base game of Scarlet and Sword and Shield because it's a brand new Pokemon in Sword and Shield. So I don't need to worry about this one. This one is actually on my save file. It's a bit big. We might just make this one a bit smaller first. Scale. Why are you so bulky? Oh, yes, that's the problem with these. These are bigger sprites. I don't really like them. You know what? I'm going to have to go back to the resource website and get a picture instead. Right. I really didn't expect to get to this many shinies today. Or in the first hour. Toblerone. I've eaten it enough times, but I can't spell it. And we missed the Azumarill because we were doing this. Sorry everyone if you were hunting it still. Did it have a mark? Shall we check? No. Yeah, we want to put this in the team to take a photo. Because, yeah, we're addicted to these photos. Sprite index. I don't actually really like the dancing sprites. I will have to figure out where to get them. Yeah, ideally, I don't desperately need it, but 2 would be the best outcome, really. If that is possible. No, I don't want to copy. I wanted to save the picture. I keep making more and more folders here, which is not helpful. I'm going to have to just spend one day and just do all of these in one go, aren't I? So I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. Carcol. Right, and then back to here. Professionally doing this live on stream, of course. We'll delete that and we'll upload a new one. Good day, Greaves. Welcome in. How are you doing? We've managed to get our 3rd shiny of the day. And we've only been on for an hour. We got 2 Pika clones. And we got a pile of coal. And welcome in, Cheerio. How are you today? I do need to move some of these now because they're too not much space to fit in the Carcol. Then I can stay there. You go back this way. You go this way. No. Why? Stop locking. That'll have to do. That'll do, I guess. No, I don't like it. Position, we'll make it just the 200 this time. I can't delete that number. Silly, silly stuff. That might make it a bit easier to fit in. No, of course not. What if we make that 180? Might fit in a little bit better. There we go. Well, that'll do, I guess. The number total is now 13. And that is a save job. I am good, thank you. Cheerio. Yeah, so sorry about that. It takes a lot longer than I was expecting to. I need to go and catch something else then, don't I? Yeah, this theme month is chocolate bars, because why not? Or chocolate brands. Can you... Nope, stay. Nope. Go to sleep, stupid. Okay, we go... Nope. They keep turning their back on me for their photo opportunities. That one I don't think I need a pose for. Right. Yeah, we decided to do the photos where we catch them in this game just because it's different. It's funny as well. Yeah, I only put you in there to do the other thing, didn't I? I think I might need a Meowth. Well, we'll catch a Meowth and that can be the other thing. You went with the biscuit, as in the limp biscuit. If you have the DLC, I can get Spinarak, yes. They are very fun to run around being chased by. See, what they've tended to do on most of the Switch ones is release more DLCs with the extra missing Pokemon. And hello Julia, welcome in. The Lugia sister is here. Let's see. If we go in down here, we may see a Spinarak. But we're going back to bed. Yeah, it does sound like it's early morning, isn't it, for you? No, I'm not sure. I get confused with the time zones. Exactly. Some of us get Lugias and get Shinies and DAs. The rest of us are from south of Netherlands. It's the wrong time of day for a Spinarak, sadly. Actually, there's one. There's your Spinarak. It's not shiny, but it's here. So yeah, it is in this game. It isn't in Sword and Shield, but it's in this game. Oh, no, that's a dog. It's an angry dark-type dog. So, Robin, are you ready for this? And again, does anyone else want to join this union circle? Yes, Kitakami is lovely. There are some annoying things about it, but otherwise it's mostly good. The biscuit cargo lower and roly-coly rolling. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Okay, I will set the union circle up then. I'm not online. Bye-bye, everybody else. I didn't even think it was a real country. I thought it was just a region of the Netherlands. That's what I've always been told by somebody in this chat. Okay, I haven't done one in this. No, I don't know why it's telling me this stuff, but whatever. The code is up if people want to jump in and join. Thank you for the lurk, Greaves. I'll put it in the chat. 7 CFG, just in case any sort of ads start. At least people can come and jump in. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some names pop up. So the main first thing we're doing is we'll do our trades, then we can evolve our Finazins. If we want to go and do some barbecue stuff, we can. Don't really have a problem with that. There's something else we can do if we want to do a few of them. I still haven't actually reached the top level, but I don't think anyone else is going to join today, which is fine. That's Dragon. So that's the three of us. The time when ironically would probably jump in. He's not here to do it. Right, so we'll just set out with the three of us for now. If someone else comes along and wants to do one, we can just reset it again. It's not a problem. But I am in a lot of shock that we've managed to get this many shinies in this session. I'm not used to getting 3 in an hour when I'm on stream. Usually it's bad. You've got your 4 glades. Okay. The Poke Portal. Trade. Begin search. So now you're going to just... Are you doing all 4 of them at once? I still need... Yeah, because you're very far behind on the Beldam ones, you said yesterday, didn't you? Which is very strange, just how long ago that was. I thought that you would have gone and got it done. That makes sense. No, that's in Scarlet. So which ones are you trying to get on your Violet save? Oh, you're still trying to get all these. Fair enough. To be fair, it's probably only Plusle and mine, and you really need to do. And once you've done them, it's fine. Like, the rest are easy to get. Morpeko's easy to hunt. Dedene's relatively easy to isolate. What else is in there? Pormy's easy to isolate. Pachirisu you can get elsewhere if you don't want to do it in this game. I would target it in Legends Arceus if I could. So, does that mean Robin is eyeing up the Minior outbreak? That was what it must have been when we went over there. I wasn't sure completely, but yeah, it must have been Minior, which is fine. It is a nice little one to go and target, I guess. We will be hunting that eventually. So we have 2 trades. The first one has the armor, because you only need it for the shiny as such, don't you? There is a Larvitar. I remember hunting you in Scarlet. When we did the dark type only one. Well, technically if I do evolve it, it will come through, won't it? It's even in a luxury ball. What's going on? Larvitar. The rock skin pocket monster. And a Meowth just for the other item. There's a Cipher. Dun, dun, dun. The Cipher or the Larvitar. Basically, we're going to go for Glade, for Sword Shield, Shining Pearl, Legends EA, and I'll get myself another I Am Valiant for Scarlet. The Sizzle, okay. technically I guess that helps with the decks as well, because I will get Scizor put in the decks, which I know is a pain to do in this game. It's sort of stuck. I'll let you do the moves, because you can relearn anything. And off goes Scizor. For a shiny, I'm guessing that's the shiny Screamtail, as this got the other item on it. Yeah, Scizor's a nice one to even shiny hunt in the living decks too. It's such an easy one to isolate. All you do is put a steel sandwich on and go in and out this entrance, and you'll get non-stop Scizor. I guess that is another one of the Paradox ones to add to the collection. There is an event time poll in the chat. So do you want the Screamtail back as well or not? I don't know. That's all. I stupidly deleted my copy and paste. Nope. Come back. Go away. Wait, why did it do that? Why are you being a pain? How do I unban? I didn't press unban. This silly game. Sorry about that, Robin. I was trying to copy a message and the stupid thing jumped down and banned you for some reason. It didn't even give me, do you want to? Are you sure? So hopefully it has worked and Robin is back. Are you back, Robin? No, it's just when you're in this moderator mode, I was trying to copy a message and the ban button is right above the chat I was trying to copy, and when it scrolled through it just clicked on it. It didn't even give me, do you want to do it? It was a yes or no. It just did it. It's a bit stupid, really. Right. I need to give Finizen a rare candy now. We can get this. But I don't get how it does that without giving me an option to do it, if that makes sense. I could understand it if it's like, are you sure? And you could press yes or no. But just to do it without giving me an option was a bit stupid. I don't understand this game sometimes. Let's go and put you with the other one. Which was, where were you? I forgot what number you are. 292. So I'll put this one with like the gifty box then. We'll take the item away. We should have caught one of those Charcadets, shouldn't we? What number's this? 316. I will probably need to actually evolve this, won't I, myself? Maybe that's what I'll do. No, because when we're here, we can go and do some little bits here. But yeah. But hopefully you're back now, and no longer banned from the chat. Do you want to do any barbecue stuff or not? That's going to be the main question. Where do I check it? It's this button. Right. It's not the end of the world if you don't. We've got all the starters. But it's more for the Pokeball lottery. Because we like that game a lot. Right, so that is the TM done. What I'm on 3,000. So it's not like I'm on a terrible total. Robin's frozen, I think. Are you evolving your Palaf or Finizen? Or just box sorting? Sneak up on a Milcery, I hope. Can't see its eyes, so it's not shiny. We can fill up the rubbish box. Maybe go for a little spin with Alcremie. I don't think we've got an Alcremie yet, actually. Battle in a wild Terra Pokemon. Right, I think I got at least one sweet. We know how easy they are to get, so I may as well evolve this for the next part of the challenge. As we were building a living dex, right? Now this button, come on, spin, get up, silly person. Spin, 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 spin. I don't actually have the Synco machine unlocked, so I can't actually do hide and seek yet. Nice. So you've got one. Have you got to get all of them, or have you got some of them already? No, it's not the hardest thing to get, but it is still... I'll get all of them. Okay. So in this box, we have put like random ones that I can't be bothered to sort out. So I'm just going to assume that that is the right place for Milcery because it won't give me the Pokedex number. And what is next? Battle a wild Terra or claim a... anybody doing a Terra raid? Or not? Anybody there? Piplup. Oh yeah, we've got to do all of the other stuff. I keep forgetting I've got to do so much. Let's go and sneak up on Geodude. I think we needed to catch a rock type. I'll get all of them. The only thing that's difficult with the Plusle ones, I think, is some of the outbreak spots have been pretty dreadful. Like, when we were on Saturday, there was nowhere to go. It was silly, really. It's probably not the map I really want to be shiny hunting on, but... or hunting on. But we'll get there. Geodude's in the team. We don't really need Geodude on the team, do we? We want to focus on some dex completion. Right? How are we doing? We still needed to get Gengar and a normal Tandemaus. Pichu, Raichu. Those two we still have not got for some reason. And a Dolive. Breloom. Miss Magius. Sander. What is missing? Haven't got a Meowth yet. What else don't we have? Oh, Eevee. We still need the whole of the Eevee line. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring, so I kept count and kills for a hunt. Not a problem. It's not a problem. I just keep forgetting the buttons. There's another auto battle that needs to be done. You can beat that pretty easy. Okay, so that is done. Oh, it didn't count, apparently. Can I beat up that one then? It's taking a while to keep up, I think. Right, that should definitely be done now. So, we need to battle a wild Terramon, catch a water type, and see something swim. Right, I guess... Can I take a photo on the back here? No, I can't. Okay. You are swimming. So, where have you gone? No, I don't want you. You're not a water type. Your friend here is, though. So we'll try and catch this. Have you unlocked all of the legends, Robin? Just out of interest. So you still sort of need to do, but I'm guessing you also don't really care because they're not shiny. I guess that's probably the other side of it. So, I don't know. Just the completionist in you might want to. That's definitely not staying in a quote pool, surely. And that's what I mean, like, I think I unlocked them all on my main save, but I haven't actually even caught them all. I keep running into them when I go shiny hunting somewhere else. So yeah, I've not been the best at it either. I need to find a Terra den, or a Terra. Yeah, just a den then. I found a Smeagol outbreak, if anyone wants Smeagol. Not that desperate for one, yet. Can't see any of the outbreak, but it's apparently here. Oh, I need to go find a Terra den, you know. That's the thing we need to do. Hey, Snubble. Get up the hill and fly. No, up the hill, I said. Climb! Golurt, please be shiny one day. Probably have to hunt you in my other game so I can see a bit better. Golurt is very frustrating shiny. I'm gonna say that. That's not mine. Of course it's not. What about this one, the one I ran straight past, seemingly? Is this one mine? Nope, that's... So I found both of yours. Wait, get back down there. That's a normal Snubble, isn't it? Yeah. It looked slightly lighter, to say the least, but... Let's go this one. Oh, a sand shrew that's water type. I think I can handle that one with my Breloom. It's only 3-star, right? Let's get this thing defeated. I thought, why have I got a Terra raid then with you two and it's not you two? But anyway, let's go and use some Giga Drain on this. Pretty much killed it in one. Nice. Now it's... okay. This should unlock a gold quest, I believe, which will be very nice for us. It's always good to get an extra gold quest. And the thing I found was that it kind of sort of level scales it. The more you do it, it is the same, if that makes sense. Same, but different. The rest of the Den team tends to be the level you're at. So if you go over level 1, your team will be level 1. But that is good. I got a sound shrill. I probably don't need it, but whatever. You have all the version exclusives from this area, right, Robin, as well? And the other area? If you are going to go for your shiny... what's it called? What was that quest? We've got to take a photo in the polar biome. Okay. Where would you like to meet in the polar biome? Well, I can see one there. I will... okay, you're going to come to me, are you? We'll just wait for Dragon to come to where we are. and then we can take the photo. What do you mean you've got a shiny? I've got this. Oh, actually, I need this. I might as well catch it while we're here. No, we've got a Crabrawler. What am I on about? I've got one already. Don't know why I went for that. Another Chimchar. I need Chimchar. I might need Snover. No, we got Snover. Well, you're Cincoing as your Giratina. Oh, yeah. Minior? Okay, we'll catch a Minior. Hopefully. Let us know when, or if you're heading over, Dragon, and then we can get the gold quest done. Oh, double-edged. That barely touched me, but whatever. Giga Drain. See how much it does. Not very much. Now it's going to explode, isn't it? Power Gem? Does this even have explosion at this level? That is the question. And there is a wild Hisuian Zoroark in the chat. It is an event spawn if you are playing the event. Oh, don't knock yourself out. Shield down, shield down. Okay. I don't know if we're going to do voice chat on the stream side of things. At the moment. One, I haven't set it all up. That's the main reason. Yeah, I haven't set all of the Discord side of things up to actually do a voice chat. And I know there's a lot of annoying bits you've got to do with volumes and stuff. So I haven't, as I've got to set up one day, not sure when. Because there was a chance I was going to do a bit of a offer out the Shiny Hunt race as a bit of a collab-y type thing. But I'm not sure yet. So I got a blue one. So if we head over to the Cinco machine and we can take a photo. Nope, that's an Abomber. That's a Snover. Didn't want a Snover. Oh, Dragon got another shiny. What's going on? Dragon with the shiny Hisuian Zoroark. Does that count? No, I don't think it counts because Robin's in Cinco mode. Robin needs to come out of Cinco mode. There we go. And then move closer to Dragon. There we go. But congratulations on the shiny. I think it's actually on the Connect 4 board, so if you want to put it in, you can. It counted though, that was the funny thing. Boy for Belgium's going to see whether he can beat Dragon's record and get all the shinies in one of my streams. Can he do it? Is it possible? And I saw a Vulpix, so I thought I'd quickly grab that for the Dex. Right, what is the next set of quests? Make a sandwich. Are you making a sandwich? Or you're just Cincoing, aren't you? Somewhere. Where has Giratina gone? No, it's Hooper now. Okay. Robin's beating stuff up as... I can make one with 3 ingredients, not a problem. I just thought I'd check. I saw Robin with the thing out. What's it called? I might as well do this because I've got a few bits of ingredients. It doesn't need to be anything special. I've got to make... we just got to make sure it has 3 ingredients on. So just pick something flat, really. That's the main thing to note. Dear. I should have just put all the hams on, shouldn't I? I wonder what this is going to actually make me. A pickle, ham and cucumber sandwich. It may just make an encounter. I don't know. I haven't really looked. I also do have to make a bit of a point. I need either a flying or fire one. I bet it would be a fire. It probably is a very basic sandwich. What I've thrown in here. I didn't really go too heavy. I just did it to get the free ingredients thing done. The random horsey in the team as well. What do we get? I think most sandwiches are 3-star, aren't they? We got encounter ground. That's good, because then I can go and look for Golurk. It is Tina. Welcome in, Tina. It has been a while. How are you doing? We have a little bit of a union circle going here, and we have got 3 shinies today. We're not really targeting anything, but if we see things that are shiny, we will catch them. Shiny. Okay. I have been hunting this Golurk for a game I've got going on, and I cannot find it because it's horrible and not very easy to see shiny. And I accidentally just made a ground sandwich, so I thought I might as well go for it. We did do a little bit of a cheat thing. We did get... Well, we sort of said we were going to go for Plusle and Minun, which we did get the Minun. And then we walked past a Dedenne one and got the shiny Dedenne, which was nice. And randomly found a Carcol while we were waiting to start this. So it's worked out quite nicely. And if you don't follow... Oh, where is the buttons? You can also follow along with Tina's shiny hunts if you want to. There are plenty of them. And yeah. There you can send out a dancing Dedenne over there. Or a dancing Cricketoon. And yeah, enjoy the shiny hunts. We don't have any dancing Pokemon on ours, sadly. But yeah. We've decided to do this brand new challenge because we're a bit crazy. Where we wanted to do our brand new shiny living decks from scratch. So we've spent most of June replaying the games. That is Violet, Sword and Legends Arceus. So yeah, we've had a lot of work to do. Hence why the shiny number is not as many as possible. But thank you for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy us doing these crazy hunts. We are going to be trying to do sort of like shiny hunt races on Sundays through the different games. We had a little bit of a wild attempt at a Route 1 shiny hunt race in Galar. Didn't go very well. We got one shiny between the community, which was Dragon in the chat, who got a Rookidee in the last 5 minutes. This weekend we're going to try a Legends Arceus one, which we're going to be locked to the Cornet Highlands to see how many people can get. The Sunday after is a type one in this game. We're going to pick a type. The reward for winning is that you can pick the subject, if that makes sense. So Dragon won, so he picked the location. So if whoever wins the Legends Arceus one can pick the type for this one. But the whole point is to sort of make this very relaxing and very accessible for any level of shiny hunter. See, I'm probably about the same on Route 1 with Wooloo over all my saves. It just won't shine, and I'm giving up on it soon. I laugh because I always tell the story that I've been hunting it and hunting it. I've done 1.5 odd encounters, 1,500 obviously, and the day it came out in Go I got a shiny on day 1. So it was a bit like comical, but I'm still going to go for a new. See, the thing is, all of the shinies I've currently got saved up are going to be kind of designed to be prizes for people as well. So anyone who wins a race can take something out of my in-game vault. They don't have to. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But yeah, we're having like each game has a box where people can take whatever they want out of it. So that's something else we've sort of put in. There's so many spare shinies from doing different, like all the bingos I do, I'm catching repeats anyway, most of the time. So, yeah, it's trying to find a place for them that's like a good home. Because like I still have, so I've got a current shiny living dex, which is only about 30% finished. And the idea is I'm slowly going to replace them all with the one ID. So they're all going to be voices rather than all of the different original trainers. As we know, we've had a few debates about original trainer IDs. I just want to make everything just one trainer ID for everything. And because I tended to use a lot of different ones, yeah, I did. It's good when we've got these events on, so on my other saves I will probably farm them for a lot of extras as well. That's going to be my plan. Though Duo was like a tormenting thing for me on this game. Every time I came into the terrarium, a shiny one ran at me. I don't know why. But yeah, that was kind of where we were. But we've done 2 barbecue sessions and we've managed to unlock enough to get all the starters, which is nice. And we could actually catch a Golurk, couldn't we? That might help. I want them all to do Meowth events. That would be a good one, like, because it makes sense as well, because you can get a free Galarian Meowth, can't you? But like Galarian and the Alolan one's one of the very few you can't get, like wild, anywhere on the Switch too. There's all this breeding stuff, and we know I'm not a fan of breeding Pokemon. Apart from the comedy of when you jokingly suggested go and do Fiona, and I got it in like 20 eggs. Just I haven't really touched it since. Like I was doing a bit for a bit of competition, but yeah, I still got like 3 boxes of eggs for Fiona's left as well. I don't know what to do with them. I could transfer them to here, I guess. No, I can't. No, maybe I could manipulate this around a bit. Trade them to my Scarlet save, and then from the Scarlet into this one. Well, that's something we could do. Yes, definitely. Especially now that we've got another Pikachu event on. Well, just finished. I still maintain, I've had this wild theory of what they should have done with this game, and the idea would have been, they do all these outbreak events. Why not do these outbreak events for 2 or 3 years and bring out the not included Pokemon, if that makes sense? One at a time, maybe one a month, where you get 3 on each map maybe. And then you are starting to fill out the dexes, but you're not giving away everything at once. Then it gives everyone an incentive to get on the game to catch the rarer ones. You grabbed it even though I don't need it shiny, but before I go away from it, yeah, my main save I still have not been on online yet. Because I think I can never remember if it was 100% you and or 50% you and 50% Dorcas suggested Solar Cypher to me, and I've been taking part in his like shiny events, these Booster Thursdays. But they're quite fun, so I've been re-farming up a load of stuff to do all those events. It's one of those nowadays. Whenever I get suggested someone, I'm just going to put them on the follow, and then if they're online, I'll go and watch them. If I don't like it, I won't put the notifications on, but he's quite often on when you're on, I think, as well. I think you were both on yesterday. But I like the Booster Thursday because you never know what you're going to be shiny hunting. They're kind of fun, and it sort of pushes me to, like, as I say in the Discord, whenever you do the bingo board, I always do events where I can catch something and then try and piece them into the puzzle rather than go, I'm going to go and get that. That's why I have so many random questions and more comedic suggestions, shall we say. I always make it so any of my suggestions are purely comedy based. I don't ever get upset if anyone says no. Sometimes people I know can get upset if you make a suggestion they don't like. Apart from colour. Colour's the worst thing for me. I get very upset with colours. But that's my colour blindness. Trying to be a shiny hunter and colourblind doesn't work very well. But yeah. I've got to check what we actually need to do. Have we reached gold yet? Make a sour sandwich, catch a fire type, take a photo. This is the bit I get most overwhelmed with, staring at all of these. I also find that on this game, the way I play it on, basically I'm playing it through a laptop rather than through a TV. And the laptop I play it through has very weird colouring on everything. It's nothing like what you see on the stream side of it. I don't know how to fix it. I've done everything I can. It's a newer laptop than the one I watched the stream on, or watched have the chat around for. But I just cannot get the colouring to go right. So in this game, it gets a little bit weird after a while. But I don't know. I deal with it most of the time. But when I play and do all the other stuff, I do it on a telly. Much easier. Don't want any of this. Harder colour correction. But yeah, we've made this sort of like a series, so we do 2 days on each game, definitely. Unless it's the day or days I take off. And we tend to do it around this time because we're awkward. No, it's a bit quieter at this time, I know, but it works both ways. There's not as many people doing it. DAs are extremely fun, those two. It's good. I think they're much better when you have your team, though. Like, as soon as you have a couple of bad runs, you get really annoyed. I think that's what we've discovered the most. I know one of the friends of the channel got very upset when something didn't go right. Because somebody didn't listen or something like that. I believe Boy from Belgium is still here with all his ultra stuff. I am going to get better at doing these shoutouts. I promise. It's mainly we have like the same couple of people here most days, so I always forget to do the ones that are here every day. Done. Yes, you got that one. We were laughing because of how we get all of the legendaries in Gen 5, weren't we? Because I think you got the Reshiram, the DA after I quit playing. Then you got the Thunderous with me. Then ironically got Landorus and Kiram with me. And I got the I got the Tornadus. But didn't you get the Zekrom as well? Don't say anything to Robin. But yeah. At least the next gen is pretty nice for the legendaries. There's only 3. I know somebody here who is desperately hunting for a Gen 6 Legendary and has a very, very, very easy path that we can all just sit in there and pretty much press 2 buttons and we beat it in about 5 minutes if we could. If we could switch animations on, we would get so many runs on it. But it will be weird when we get to the later gens, because they're a lot smaller. Shiny Dedenne, so you're up to 3, Mr. Belgium. Hopefully you can get them all done and be as quick as Dragon at getting them all. So you've got them all, one non-shiny and the other gifted. Fair enough. You can't, yeah, it's frustrating when you look back at the games and go, oh, I could do them again. Like, my very first save, I didn't really know much about shiny hunting or that it was even a thing. So I just caught them all. I still have that save set up, but I didn't really want to get rid of it. But I just keep making new saves because basically I've made like, I just got the basic family plan. So, and because I did that, I've got like 8 potential profiles. Suddenly I've had 7 children. That makes it a lot easier to manage as well. It's much easier to do that than actually make an adult account with a proper email address. And I've got one that's still... I've kept one on the Switch, which has a save file for Sword and Shield with the shiny charm, and that is it. It's done nothing but that. Yeah, that's where... It's good. The family plan is a really good idea, though, if you've got like a lot of people that you know quite happily are going to be playing the game, isn't it? Psychic flying. Is this like an Oricorio? I'm guessing. It's over by here. But yeah. And I guess that with that many people, you can almost split the fee quite nicely between you. It's something we were actually discussing with someone else, that they can, if they get some streamer friends who want to do it, you can split the fee to the £60 a year. It's not too bad, but if you're on the basic plan, it's what, £30 a year. Fair enough. At least I guessed correctly. I was going to go for Zatu, but it's not in the game. Yeah, and is that basic, or do you have the upgrades at all? Like with the GameCube, Game Boy Advance stuff. Fair enough. I've only got the basic, and it's still like... The main reason why I went for it is I used to have the PS4, and the PS4 was 50 to 60 for a year just to play online. So it's half the price of one person's PS4 for 8 profiles. Again, it goes back to my Nuzlocke era when I didn't want to delete saves much, or if I wanted to keep what I call a proper save and then have a couple of backup ones. Welcome in, Jamie. How did your Street Fightering go? I know you were battling it out with as Chinlu. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan. I have always been a Tekken person more than anything else. I understood Tekken a little bit more. So yeah. Oh, are you evolving? That's okay, I guess. Fair enough. As I say, I used to play a lot more Tekken because I loved using Eddie Gordo, the breakdancer, and the tiger and the polar bear and the Japanese like warrior monster thingy, Yosho Mushu or something like that. Probably butchered that name. Probably did. Would it be the first time? Let's be honest. Right, I need to go heal again. But yeah. But I even got Tekken Tag when I first got a PS2. It was the release day title Tekken Tag Team Tournament. And I ended up spending most of the time doing the bowling. It was funnier. So yeah, that's my craziness of that era. We have actually got some shiny Pokemon today, which has been a lot better than normal. But then I guess that's more... Street Fighter wasn't as much of a PlayStation game, was it? It was more Nintendo, I think. And if you want to see more Street Fighter and Mario Kart and other variety games, you can go and follow along with Jamie and see how things go. He does like to play with viewers when he does some Mario Kart, so there is a chance to try and win, try and prove who the most dominant driver is. Slash troll, when you know he's winning, you can just throw red shells at him. But I haven't actually played much Mario Kart recently. It's been really weird. I want to play it, but I just never put it on. I found that it's sort of... Yes, there's more Capcom. Yeah, so I think if we go back to like the PlayStation thing, like I had it for nearly 2 years, and I think what I kept doing was storing up the free games, and I never put them on. Oh, somebody's in a barbecue. I never downloaded them. It's just, yeah. No worries. Like as we said before, like, we're always going to try and support everyone because everyone has a different taste of what they do and don't like with this world of streaming. Some people enjoy Pokemon, some people hate it. And it's always good to give people more variety and a nice relaxing environment. I really want to leave this area. Is one of you two in a barbecue, just out of interest? Wait, where is... okay. Rob, you're doing Talonflame. Robin's probably doing something in the desert. But yeah. So I literally stored all my PlayStation 4 games that were free and never downloaded them. And I went, you know what, I'm dumping it. I actually do have both copies, but I don't have the DLC for Scarlet. I didn't see the point in the DLC for this. Like, Sword and Shield, it sort of makes sense, because there's the amount of shiny legendaries you can get. It's fantastic, but... do we need this, actually? Do we need these two? Yes, we do. So I sort of... Because I go back to what I was saying with the Nuzlocks. We were doing these crazy Nuzlocks where you constantly just restart the games, and it was easier to have a Violet one and a Scarlet one for other things we were doing. The only reason I got the Shield DLC was because of all the gold coins I had earned. So well, that's the only reason I ended up getting Shields, because the gold coins expire. So yeah, that's the thing. Have you... Oh, because you're still both on the basic Switch, but I guess like the one thing you could try is putting on a Union Circle and doing a sandwich together, if you get what I mean, with his account. And you would have the shiny boost when you go for the Stonejourner, as long as he spawns it. That could work. From what we've tried it a little bit. just make sure he's not too far away, because me and Robin had a bit of a funny situation. We were doing a union circle in Area 0, trying to complete the Pokedex. And me and, ironically, were stood next to a shiny Glimora, and waiting to so we could all go and brown the shiny together, and it moved a little bit further away from Robin and disappeared for eternity. We were laughing more than anything else. Why? Okay, it's the next box. I haven't got a Bronzong. What are you telling me? I have not caught Bronzong. Yeah, that's what we did it the plain. Well, what we were doing was just completing the dexes. Like, we weren't actually shiny hunting, we were just in there, and it was just that's what we found. There is an event Venipede in the chat if anyone wants it, because I don't yet have a single copy of Scarlet with the shiny charm, even though I've had it for like 2 years. Thank you for the luck, Sophia. We have managed to get 3 shinies already, but we've got a bit slower now. So yeah, we got a Plusle, Dedenne, and a Carkol. And you can also follow Sophia with the Pokemon Adventures. There are some very fun ones over there. It's a mixture of this game. I've only seen Sword and Shield and Paldea, but I imagine there might be more as well. But I know that you were doing some resets in a couple of different games, and also tandem mouse hunting, which I know you got very tired of, because it's a horrible, horrible hunt. I know from my own experience. You were trying to catch one of the Paradox Mons. Yes, you were, Robin. It was just very funny that I'd imagine it was probably on, ironically, screen. Like, say for example, that was the shiny. We were sort of both stood here looking at the shiny, and it just went to where the item is, and it was like, poof, it's gone. We were just laughing. Okay. Yes, I did. That's the one I think I came into, wasn't it? The trying to get the free mouse holds. But I've seen a lot more of the Sword and Shield recently. There was some egg hunting I saw, and I believe there was some random encounters. But I haven't been in as many. It's only recently that I found you through the many, many Pokemon friends that we have. Let's be honest, we all seem to be finding each other now. It's really nice to meet more people from different communities that are shiny hunters. I need to second attempt at the shiny. 10 sandwiches. Yeah, when I did the Tynamos, I finally found a nice place to isolate it, and all I did was run around beating everything up until they kept saying, "I'm shiny, don't hit me." That was what I did. Well, thank you for the luck, and hopefully everything goes well for you today. Yeah, if you have the DLC, go to the chilling waterhead and just do an electric sandwich, and you will just beat them all up pretty quickly, and they spawn so fast. I think it was the third sandwich. They got 2 on the same one, so it wasn't like it was the quickest objective. Robin's flying everywhere. Right. I should really unlock the Synco machine so Robin can try and hide. We tried some hide and seek the other day, and one of our other friends completely trolled us both. It wasn't very nice. they went and hid in the middle of the sky. And we spent ages looking for them, thinking we could find them. So we got to make a sour sandwich. Okay. I think, I would imagine Robin may have been in the same position as me. I didn't know you could just float in the air and hide. Like, properly in the air, not just attached to something almost. I will just make this. I'm hoping there's a sour one on my list, right, that I can make. I know I've got like no ingredients. What is a sour sandwich? Right, I can't really make a sour sandwich. Oh dear, why are my options so bad? I kind of forget that I have nothing on this game. Does anybody know a good sour sandwich recipe? What is this? Dealing? Okay. What were the other options? Because once we do this, we can actually unlock the... what is it? The next type? The next gold mission? Which is kind of important, really, isn't it? Let's get our gold. But I don't have any good ingredients. I'm not a good sandwich maker. Oh, there's an ice bear. Do we have you yet? I keep questioning what I've got. Is I'm trying to build a brand new living dex in this game. Added to the already crazy enough challenge. We thought we would do that too. I think I need Finian, to be honest. I might as well just do it this way. Okay, I have got a Finian. Okay. I forget what I've got. Take a photo of something in the canyon biome. What about you? No, we'll try this one because usually there's one to do flying, lurking in the shadows as well that I always miss. Right. I guess we can just make a 3-item sandwich while we wait. And if it turns out to be sour, we win. So just the Kitakami ones left for Mr. Belgium. And will he get them all done by the end of stream? Did you sign up to the Shiny Dex or not, Mr. Belgium? What do I think tastes sour? I would imagine pickle. Banana's just horrible. And strawberry, why not? Put some whipped cream on there. Whipped cream and pickle sandwich. Anyone want one? It's something different, I guess. Probably shouldn't have started with the strawberries. The pickle probably would not work as well as I had planned for. But yeah, that is a pickle and some more pickle. And okay, we'll do a Paldean sandwich. Yeah, I sort of gave up with trying to find something sour, because I didn't know what would be classed as sour with my limited supplies. Welcome back, Cheerio. I think it's peak today, isn't it? That we can go and laugh at later. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I get an egg power out of that, okay. Oh, it's one of the quests. It's more that I don't really have any sour stuff. Coastal biome picture, psychic. This is where it gets a bit overwhelming because you just keep looking at the list and it's just... I swear I finished that a minute ago when they all just pop off again. So I mentioned I was watching some documentaries today about incidents that happened in the Netherlands. and then I watched the Simple Plan documentary, which was very interesting. But to my shock, I discovered that like Avril Lavigne is 40. It felt like just yesterday that she was a brand new singer. But yeah, that was crazy to think. Because they'd done a simple plan, one of their first tours was actually under Avril Lavigne when she first boomed with Complicated and Co. And they were the Skater Boys as such. Well, we have found the coastal biome. Let's take a picture of this little leafy monster. It may be shiny, I don't know. Chicory is a hard one to see shiny. We did get the palafins done, yes. But nothing else. We're in a bit of a union circle, so we're sort of doing odd tasks at the moment, really. I may have to break it up soon, but I feel like we should get one more gold one done before we finish it. So I can get back to the main island to start trying to fill out the decks a bit more. We're a little bit behind, to be honest. I could do with a few more. What would we say the dex is at? We're at 278. I'm trying to do the non-exclusives first, so then I can track back on what I need. But if we want to finish off and actually unlock a gold one between us, we may as well do one gold one and then come back to it. Like, I haven't even touched the EVs, which is kind of bad. I actually was staring at a wish cache earlier, wasn't I? And just ignored it. Yeah, so a lot of it is like the final evolutions. And I accidentally cancelled the Golurk to evolve when I shouldn't have. So yeah, I probably keep getting the Dreepy to the evolution level. But yeah, where is everybody? On the map. So I imagine Dragon's doing the Talonflame and Robin's doing that. So what do you think makes a sour sandwich then, if that's the case? Oh, Robin's in a picnic, so I'm hoping Robin's making a sour sandwich. But this is the main reason I actually stopped shiny hunting in this game is because this area used to break on me all the time. I used to have a bug where if I did the Let's Go mechanic, the Pokemon would just freeze, and then it wouldn't work anywhere in the game. Resetting the game didn't seem to work. Could never really fix it, so I just sort of said I'm not doing it anymore. Unless it was sort of part of a challenge, like, and then it was only for like a couple of hours here or there. I wasn't going a bit crazy with my hunts or anything, so I needed the break from trying it, and then I decided to bring out a very ambitious idea. So yeah, that's kind of why we haven't done as much as we once did. Can we go and see if we can get lucky with a Sobble? I guess that would be nice. Do like a Sobble. When you go for Phalanx, could you call him Eminem? It depends if we get it done this month, I guess. Phalanx is one of the main targets. It's something I've been trying to hunt in an actual game rather than Go for so long. It's one of my favourite shinies. Little Charmander staring at me. This is the Sobble pool where you will get loads of Sobbles with the right luck. Just not the luck I've got right now. Now you do need the water type. Oh, battle a wild terror. Okay, take a photo with everyone wearing eyewear. Well, that's good. Everybody to the centre circle then, I guess. I think I definitely already have my glasses on. Yes, you did, I think, because it's unlocked the Golder quest. So now we have to take a photo with glasses on. The problem is you want to do that mini or outbreak, don't you? I believe, as well. If I'm not mistaken, that's why you're over there. But we'll see. Where is everybody then? Yes. Everyone's run away. They're not communicating. They've stopped joining the team. We'll see what happens. Because if we can get this gold one done, that helps everybody out, I believe. You're in the centre. Okay. Just Robin then. And then, okay, we're all here. Have we all got glasses on? Yes, we do. So are you doing that Minior outbreak, Robin, or not? I think it's my outbreak, so you can finish it if you want. I've not got a problem with that. I just want to check whether you were doing it. There is an event Baneri in the chat, if anybody wanted. Let's see before we jump away. Because if you're doing one of the outbreaks on the screen, I'll let you both finish it. But if you're not, if I dispatch it, you can't finish it. So if you want to finish it, you can. It's just I'm going to go to the main map for a little while. Do a couple more searches on this Charcadet, pretty much. That's pretty much what I'll let you finish off the menu. It's just I'm not going to be doing the barbecue point stuff at the moment. Let's go and do this then. I still need to go and get a cloth as well, don't I? No, you're still playing the full shiny odds though, aren't you? So it's always going to be a little bit tougher. I need to catch one of these, don't I? Why do I keep knocking them all out? I guess it would just be funnier. Me, Belgium, and Dragon Court. The Baneri. I can evolve this now and get the Armor Rouge, is it? I think it's Armor Rouge that appears out of this Pocket Monster. I will get rid of... what should we get rid of? The Golurk. We don't need the Golurk because we'll worry about that dex later. Right, we need this item. So we're going to have one to keep for later. The other one is for the shiny. Yeah, one for now, one for the shiny. And then we've got them all done, completed, which has been the long-term goal for this challenge. But yeah. So I still really need to go and get a Golurk. But I'm going to probably do that offline. Just because it's a bit easier. I should see whether Carcoal was actually on my Connect 4 list. See whether I could sabotage anymore. Let's get the cloth as well. We need cloth. Well, it's not in the deck, so I must have left it behind. Cloth is something I've been desperately trying to hunt for about a year. But every time I do a rock sandwich, I get a Knackley. You've got the Morpeko, and now I guess you've got the hardest one left, Mr. Belgium. The Pachirisu. I think it's a hard shiny to see. If I'm not mistaken. Let's just beat these up and see if we can get lucky. Right. Where are we? Charcadets. It would be funny if we could get one just to make 4 in a day. 4 shinies in one stream without the shiny charm. Yeah, that could be fun. it's pink. I just thought it's probably the shade of pink is very similar to me. Morpeko I found really easy because it's basically just a white body. I found Morpeko really easy in all my hunts for it. You're not shiny. Why have you come to say hello, sir? We only would like you if you were shiny. Otherwise you're a little fire demon called Carlos. That has vanished? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm still in the Union Circle. That's why I'm not seeing as many Pokemon. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Let's carry on. Because I have done quite a lot of Morpeko. But again, I will probably do more just to fill up the vaults and stuff. Because let's face it, Plusle or Minor are not easy hunts for anyone. So if I can get a couple put away, they might be things people want. I know we're a long, long way from being away from big giveaways, but yeah. So Robin is going to come and join in the Legends Arceus hunt. Is there a main target you want in the Cornet Highlands, or is it just sort of anything? Boy from Belgium, lucky and shiny in the same sentence. That's something we haven't heard in a few months. I think's the best term we could use. You've used up all your luck getting these event spawns today, I imagine. Yep, so Shaman won't shine again today. But then that is what happens when you shiny hunt shiny lock Pokemon in non-existent fate games that nobody touches anymore. That's the problem. These event spawns, they're not real, they're imaginary. And you'll be happy to know that I did actually get rid of that Darkrai in the end. Sadly. Because I think our friend of the channel, Neil, will be back online soon. And hopefully, the idea is that he's going to trade me a brand new Court Ditto, because he's played the game in either German or Japanese, I can't remember which one. So I can do a tiny bit of breeding for the starters. And probably do something very similar in the main game, in Sword and Shield. I'm not going to sort of push myself to get anything in those games. Like, I'd rather spend a stream just chatting away about all sorts and random encounter than breeding. I think it's the best way I'm going to put it. That's kind of why we are doing more of it as a stream. Like, we are going to have to spend like an hour of each stream doing random encounters before DAs going forward, I think. Just to see if we can get some luck. Like, I don't really enjoy doing the breeding on stream. In fairness, I don't like doing it off stream either. I despise Masuda so much. I've got some good shinies the last few months. From it, I got all of the fossils in Gen 5. But I wouldn't go out my way to do it if I had a choice. Oh, well, that's just a nimble, isn't it? Yeah. Part of me thought that was a Pawmi. Don't know why. It looked like a shiny Pawmi. Actually, Bronzor turns up over here, doesn't it? No? Yes? Maybe? We said we needed Bronzor. But let's have a look. There it is. I still can't believe I've never caught that. But, yeah, so Mr. Belgium, are you doing Shaman today again? Or are you having a break from it? You must be at 8,000 by the end of yesterday's stream, I think. Or is that the plan for today, to get to the 8,000? The Shaman, oh no, I've put it in the wrong box. Great. Check arena, go in there. So this is in the main deck. Wow, didn't know that. Referee 6, which would be there. Today, okay. Actually, Golurk is not in this deck either. These two, 1, 5, 3, which I think is here. Can't do that. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Extremely slowly. Don't know how slow we are going, but it's too slow. All of these are not in this deck, so they are actually going to go to... I don't know why I went and caught stuff to trade when I could have just literally given you the rubbish ones at the bottom here, if it didn't matter. And you found a Pachirisu. Now what are you going to do, Mr. Belgium? You've got all your shinies in one stream. You could have done that on stream to see how many you could have got in one stream. I feel like we've run out of luck with our shinies today. That's actually empty now, so what else did we have? We could go and hunt for Robin, but I don't know if I want to do that today. Or Go-Go isn't, or Skidoo is a nice easy shiny to see. We may have a little cheeky hunt for this. I do need to start getting the ingredients for just pure encounter sandwiches. I think that's the one I really want to do. I'm not too bothered about Herba, but I'm not sure yet. I keep getting too many ideas of what I want to do for this. Right, how is everything doing over there? Have you finished the mini-ores then? I imagine you must have, because you're nowhere near the mini-ore. I think I'm going to break up the circle for the last about half an hour or so, just so I can get some spawns. But thank you for the help, and again, enjoy your Cerulege. It's just how annoying it is. It doesn't give you spawns when you're in a union circle, even though we're not next to each other or even on the same map. But as we said, Skidoo is a nice easy shiny to find. It sticks out a mile away, which is nice for my ambitious projects. Look at them all. Look at them all. Oh no, that was... I missed the one right in front of me, but we saw most of them. What else is there? Is that a random Rockruff in there? It looks like the Rockruff are like herding the Skidoos. You've got an Electabuzz outbreak. Okay. You must be running out of electric types to go for. I keep forgetting you're in... I want to say you're in Violet, aren't you? But you could well be in Scarlet at the moment. I get confused which one's which because you've got so many different projects going. Now I think we've got to focus on this dex entries. We've got to get these done now. Oh, wait. No, that was just normal colour. Pokedex. Right, what is actually next in here? So that's a Stone Evo. Fine. We need a Rolycoat. Can you get that wild? Or should I just catch another one of those Carcoals? Let's go here, see if Boutsweet is going to turn up today. It seems to have vanished off the face of the earth. No matter how much time I spend on it, I cannot find this Bouncewheat anywhere. Of all of the Pokemon that's causing me problems, it's Bouncewheat. 2 Laprases, very nice. We got Venonat. We actually do need another one of these because we evolved the one we got because we couldn't be bothered to. Well, I think it was the only way to get it. I don't think they spawned the full Evo on the map. So we're back here. Okay. Disappointed in you. Not gonna lie. I thought you would be weaker than this. And we don't want to waste a repeat ball, so we'll probably just throw a plain old Great Ball. Why not? Which other electric ones are you eyeing up, Mr. Belgium, if you still have time left? And there is a Knackley in the PCG, if anyone wants it. Wait, why have I still left the Armarouge in the team for? Don't need that. Let's put it away. Box. Steenie is 82. What number are you then? You're 166. So you are probably about here. No, you're probably here. We should have caught another Charcadet, shouldn't we? Silly. Oh, we've actually got the other one. Why did I catch it and not evolve it? That was silly. We could go and get a Breloom and a Salandit. Right. Breloom is all the way over here. We might as well fly. Oh, we even got a Pawmot outbreak, or a Pawmo, whatever it's called, the middle one. Why did you put me city side? I'm very confused where I am right now. Because I went to the wrong area. Fido, you will be ours one day, Fido. Don't worry, we will save you. We got Tropius. Yeah, so if you want the Greedent and Squovit, it's probably easier to come here. Might as well catch this while we can. Quick Boulder. It was only me that caught it this time. Nice. Oh, and it jumped straight out, the little sod. Why would you do that to me? Now that I got all the event shinies, I'll go back to the A's. And is that Uxie or Azelf still solos? Or are you doing Zygarde solo now? Oh, you weren't meant to wake up, sir. Big fire, no damage. And a ban, of course I got banned. Computer sabotaging my runs, ruining all of my adventures. We'll be fine. So I've mentioned this before. One of the best things that ever happened to Pokemon was the bag split for red to gold. But one of the most annoying things that they've removed is a box storage. So if you want to keep all these items, it would be nice to be able to just put them in a box instead of having an endless list of complete crap that you don't need at the moment. So there is that I think needs to come back in the next game. I might be controversial with that thought, but when are we not controversial? Controversy creates cash, as they say. I'm pretty sure Breloom spawns up here. I've seen them before. And I got to remember, I cannot fly. I can glide, but I can't fly. Because I still have not completed the game. Maybe that's something I also need to do. Is actually spend some time beating the different bosses. in the blueberry. Spend like one part of a stream doing a battle against them. It'll probably be awful because I'll be rubbish, but it might be worth it. I think Breloom will handle still relatively comfortably. It's just you've got to be careful not to take an overly weak fire type in like some of us did. I won't mention names, but it might have been me who took a level 100 Charizard in to face the Steel Boss and got hit by a rock 2 or rock something from the Dugtrio and died in one shot. I wasn't overly impressed. I would like to point out that this was like day 1 of the release of the game or the DLC, so there wasn't guides on all the moves. So I didn't expect to see a Dugtrio when I went into battle against the Steel Boss. So yeah, that was me. That was my crazy gimmick. You know what, I might just put a candy on this thing. No, yeah, why not? We got loads. I don't know how I got so much, to be honest, but whatever. Let's just start getting this done quicker. We're taking too long to work our way through this game. The Kako collected, or Colossal. That puts us... Maybe the target is to make sure we hit 300 today. I think that is doable. I can't remember what the total was. Right, so you now need to come and evolve. I know I have my personal Breloom, but we're not going to use that one. Just one on you. Should be enough to get you to evolve. That is number 2. It's not a new dex entry, this, so that's not a good thing or a bad thing. But the Dreepy needs to fully evolve. That's the thing we got to remember. We'll try just one, see how much it does. Not enough, but we only need to do one level at a time. We've got we got a spare. This is the spare Dreepy, and we got the Dracolock. So we need whatever the main evolution's called. I always forget the names. So and this should be enough to get to the next level, and hopefully you evolve. Do you need Dragon Rush? No, you will just evolve. Is the plan. Get it done, get it evolved, move on. I probably found myself running past some of these shinies earlier, but when I was doing my Gibble hunt in Area 0, I was going round and round and round, and I just kept on going to the same thing. We also have a little shout out for our friend Greames, who has been doing a bit of, he does Disney Speedstar, or the racing Disney game. Bit like Mario Kart, but with Disney characters, free to play as well on all of the consoles. So if you are interested in those sort of games, you should give the nice friend from down under a follow. I'm not the best at selling everyone, am I? That's what we're learning. I'm more of a... right, let's get Miss Magius and a Salandit. It's not night time, so we can't really get Miss Magius right now, I don't think. So if we carry on going, we know we can get a Salandit in here, I believe. Hi Dedenne, we got you shiny already. Thank you, thank you. It's more, I never... Oh, that disconnected me from the internet, that's okay. I'm hoping that is just the game doing it, not anything else. It's hard to try and keep up to date with everything that everyone's doing at times. Um, but Greaves is part of the team that we're on as well. The Ace of Scully. Well, our other friend Dan, he made a team for us to be part of. So there's like most of it is Fortnite. Like, he's mainly a Fortnite / variety creator. But he made a Fortnite team and a non-Fortnite team, and I'm in the non-Fortnite team because I will never probably ever stream Fortnite because I'm rubbish at it. No, it's more I don't really... it's still not perfect on the Switch. It's much better than it is on the Switch 2 than it was on the Switch 1. But I'm not going to go back and do it on stream. It's not something I enjoy playing like the proper competitive way. That's what I hope to do, yes. I think most of what we're trying to do is just make sure that we improve on each stream that we do. That has always been the goal. There's no point saying that we're fine, we're good now. We focus on getting better and moving forward. No, that is not a shiny Gibble. Do we need Gibble? No. We did do the Gibble line, okay. And the more you stream, the more you learn, and the more you constantly just find ways to stand out a bit more from everyone else. That's what I've been finding. But without stealing other people's ideas or borrowing. At the end of the day, we are gamers at heart. And we enjoy gaming with people. Oh, is that a cave? I don't know if I knew that was there. And I picked Pokemon because it's one of those games where you don't need to give the game the full attention. So I can focus a little bit more on chat. Like, the reality is, the birth of all of this idea was as simple. I would like to make a video, and I thought, you know what, we may as well just stream it. And if something funny happens in the video, then there's something happening rather than it be me sitting there in silence recording something. So everything we do is being used to create something else. Hence the wacky challenge that we're on. Did we catch Sneasel? Yes. We definitely have a Sotoro because we named it Slushy. Never used it, but we caught it. We need Haxorus, don't we? So I don't need to get that. Don't need Rufflet, but I'm pretty sure we got Bravery already. I should just focus on the thing I need. I really should. Instead of running around the map and saying, do I need that? Do I need that? This is why we do it. Right. Get the Dex. The silly thing is, once I've done the Dex, I don't need to do this ever again. Bounce Weight is just never going to turn up. I'm convinced it doesn't exist in this game. I do need a Garchomp, so we could go and catch a Gibble. We need a Garganacl, so that's an Area Zero jobby. Actually, there is a flying Garchomp, isn't there? Let's jump in. Let's have a little play through Area Zero. Why not? See what we can find, and hopefully we can get something that shines, right? The more we can get that shines, the better. We're at 13, which is a lot better than I expected, considering I didn't go out my way for the proper encounters. We could try and get a Farafrig. Oh, and we need this. Maybe we could just collect the Area Zero Pokemon. Why not? I definitely know we need this. It's just whether we're strong enough to catch everything in a quick ball. Nope, I think that's going to escape now. Okay, that was fine. That was alright. Right, so we needed that. That goes on the team. I think the Area Zero ones are going to be more difficult, but I probably should get myself an Iron Hands to use for catching or for raids. It would make sense to train one up to level 100 so we can blitz the raid dens in the future. That would be a good idea. Okay, it didn't want to stay in the ball, and I think it gets powered up by Sap Sipper, so I don't want to risk that, so we'll just have to hope for the best. A nasty plot. That sounds like something that goes along with some form of movie. I'm not going to say which one, but it's definitely what you call a nasty plot. Crunch, I should be fine with that. I'm a big grass fighting type machine. But once we have officially finished the decks, we are going to try to make sure every stream is a focus on one Pokemon. Maybe two or an evolution line. And it might be how many of that line can we get in a stream. If we get lots of dupes, we get lots of dupes. If we don't, we don't. And remember, chat can always pick the hunts for me. That is also something we've got set up on this. Chat can pick my hunts for channel points. We have a female Bidoof, an event spawn, who is ready to catch God themselves. We've had one shiny from the audience today already, so can we get a second? We got an iron bundle. I've already forgotten what you got, Shiny Dragon, but I know you got one shiny. That's how good my memory is. I forget what the shinies we catch are. But once I complete the base game decks, I'm gonna then try and do a Scarlet Union Circle and collect the rest. If it involves me having to do it on my own. I thought you got a shiny today. Who was it that got the shiny then? I thought it was you. Yeah, the Hisuian Zoroark. That's the one. That's what I thought you got shiny. In the PCG. And I caught the Bidoof. And as I said, if you want, I will actually. I'm pretty sure Hisuian Zoroark might be on the bingo, the Connect 4 board. So if you want it, I am quite happy to let you take it as your claim for the 12-hour window. Because technically it was a shiny caught today. We have lots of witnesses you caught it. And it would be quite funny if we have a PCG on our board. It's just the pick. Yeah, we can sort that out. I'm going to be going back through the VOD anyway to get clips for the shinies. So I can skip through for that as well. I'll just put it in there under your name as such. If it is that one, if it's not Hisuian Zoroark, I won't do it. I'll check the board first, if that makes sense. Seems a bit silly if I go and do the whole board if it's not that one. Right, you can come here. You can swap with you because I want you on the team to get better. And what number are you? 193. So you're going to go there. You are 162, so you go next to you. And Delibird is 383. Which I think must be there. No, it must be there. Okay. Let's go back to there. Right. Well, thank you for stopping in today, Jamie. I will probably be lurking around tomorrow. I usually quite often have your stream up in the mornings. Usually while I'm doing my film stuff, so I tend to review films in the mornings. That's why I don't join in the Mario Karts early, but sometimes a bit before I come online. But have a good rest of your day. And good luck. I know you've got your subathon soon. I know I keep hearing you change the dates a little bit, but yeah, so I'll try and get that Hisuian Zoroark. We can have a quick look at the board. Why not? Let's have a quick look. I can't remember. I know Growlithe's on it for Hisuian. I can't remember what else I put on. It doesn't help that I put it on random when I did the list, so nothing's alphabetical in my head. So Friday, okay. I do have Superman to watch Friday morning, but after that I'm free most of the day. I decided Friday is going to be the day off the stream stuff. So I tend to have a day off to go to the cinema. That's my crazy theory. You're not asleep yet, but you will be now. Hisuian, what is on here? Hisuian Growlithe. No, it's not on there. I thought it was. Next, I think if it was, I would have done it myself. What am I thinking? Because I got the Hisuian Zora. So it doesn't matter. It's not on the board dragon, so. I got knocked out? What are you on about? How dare you knock me out? I guess I am weak to the poison and the fire that you have. Probably a bug move too. Sabotage. I hate Iron-Moth so much. I really do. It's one of the worst designed Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. You're just a robot that's horrible, that no one wants you. Go back. You're my least favourite of these Paradox mods. By a very long way. Be it design. That one in the corner is just sleeping while it's beating my team up as well. See, all you have to do was that. Oh, now I caught your friend. You woke up, did you? Oh no, you're still asleep over there. That Corviknight is kind of scary as well. Lurking over me. Look at them all. They're all lurking over me. Are you normal? Yes. I know that the shiny is more one colour, if that makes sense, with the wings. Right, what number are you? 386. That would put you about here. I probably shouldn't just go back here, should I? No, we'll do it this way now. So we know that's Gengar, that's Mousehole. We can catch ourselves a Raichu. That might be sensible. We can't get Miss Magius. We could get ourselves a high-level Gibble or Gabite to evolve. We can catch the Garganacl down here. And maybe the Florges? There may be wild Florges is down here. But I really need to get to the centre. Over here, say heal. If we're honest, we took a bit too much damage and we need our Breloom back. And I keep forgetting I cannot properly fly. So we're about to crash land. Bop. Right, what's over there? That's Jumpluff. That should have paid more attention to the giraffe running towards me. Wasn't expecting an angry giraffe. The last thing I expected to be a runner. Let's see. Are you just Jumpy Bluffs? You are just Jumpy Bluffs. Well, we don't mind them. I still maintain, I will say this in nearly every video, Jumpluff is one of my favourite ever shiny collections. I love how the three bounce to it around each other. Well, I should have checked with... No, I don't want to get Carco for my claim today. Or my second claim for the day. What are you? They all look shiny in this light, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I do need Hawlucha too. This can come on the team because this one can evolve pretty quickly, right? And what we may do is we got to do those shiny, not shiny, the beads of ruin. We will catch them, but we might just give them away to people because don't need them for anything whatsoever. If people want to build a competitive one, they've got an extra one. I'm looking at you, Iron Fawns. You can come and join the team, right? I think the thing that really upsets me most with this game is they went out their way to give us all these Paradox Pokemon. And you can't use any of them in the main game. And they're kind of wasted. I think it's probably the best word I would use for them. You really, really want to use them because they are really, some of them are really cool. There's some good dynamic ideas. Welcome in, ironically. How are you doing? We got 3 shinies today. We're still trying to complete the Pokedex. It's taking a very long time. We did a little bit of a Union Circle earlier. We didn't miss any shinies, but we just did some of the evolutions that you need to do. Pretty much. And with that, we managed to get Palafin done. Robin sent us the items for Armourouge. Yeah. And we did a tiny little barbecue, but not too much. But I think we're nearly at 300 now. And then we will do a proper Scarlet Union Circle where we are going to go and exclusively hunt for the Scarlet Pokemon. None of this will do a barbecue. It'll be, we will go and get the Scarlet ones only. A bit like what we did with Robin, but the other way around. I have given myself a Miraidon. It's not a problem. I've used, and the Beads of Ruin, because I just can't really be bothered to go and do the Beads of Ruin stuff again. Mainly because you cannot shiny hunt them, so I don't really care that much. That's going to hurt, isn't it? Why did you get strong moves, Horlucha? But I need to go and catch Raichu, I think, as well. That's pretty much why we're down here, just doing a few of the more full Evo stuff that I can get. And obviously the exclusives. I haven't touched them yet. Are you looking forward to joining in the next shiny hunt race as well? Are you going to come and take part in the Legends Arceus one? I don't know if you are still after your alphas or not. But it will be in the Cornet Highlands. Which I think could be fun. No worries. As we say, we're sort of trialing this time. If there's lower numbers now, we may try and do something a bit later that works for everyone. I felt sorry for Casper because it was like, when we started it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I guess we could just go here and get some health back instead of wasting items. But I would like to think we will get more than one shiny between us all, even if it is just 3 of us. But hopefully, we'll see what happens. Right, I saw a Raichu when I left it, didn't I? But it's just over there. No, that's a giraffe. What are you? Didn't see them. Definitely didn't see them. If they were shiny, I would have seen them. That's the thing. We'll go this way then. Yeah, the shinies today were Plusle, Dedenne, and we got you. Yes. And we got a Carcole of all the random things. I was just like doing an outbreak and it just appeared out of nowhere. So that was lovely. I'm going to have to go into the cave because this lighting has gone again, sadly. I've mentioned it before. The lighting in Area Zero really gets a bit messy. For the charcoal shiny, yes. It's probably one of the first, what I would call, evolved shinies. We need Bishop. Interesting. Thought I would have had that, but I probably have a Pawniard, don't I? We're still slowly and painfully working our way through the decks. It's amazing how long this actually takes. That may be the best animated move in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I know I probably should get one that has the King's Gambit move, but I think you can get a Wild King Gambit in Kitakami, can't you? If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I've got one before. But I could be very, very wrong. But otherwise, yeah, we're just plodding through. We no longer have the special events on this save, so I can't go and do any of the others with the events. Like, I literally just ran through the Dene one, and it turned out shiny one. Didn't even, like, knock a single one out. But there is a wild Wattrel in the PCG. If anybody is interested. Let's just keep beating up the Bishop. Pretty sure it's a no recoil move Pokemon. Ironhead. Not really doing enough damage to worry about. Might as well false swipe one more time. Another bit of bop. Dragon's chicken. Is the dragon gonna get another shiny in the PCG? Oh yeah, I can do wonder trades now. I should have done another wonder trade. I've got some spares. I think I did a wonder trade and I got a Cricketune yesterday, which was fun. Of all of the things to send me, it was a Cricketune. Nope, okay. I do have a spare Iron Treads if anyone wants one. Why are you so hard to catch, Bishop? Really, that's my question to you. Why can't you just stay in the ball? Why do you have to make my life difficult, really? We both caught the Wattrel. Now, stay in the ball. Dun, dun, dun. It just works, right? You're up to 209. Nice. Knucklestack, can you evolve? It would be nice if you could. I don't have the Pawniard, that's interesting. I already did think I had that. Now I think if I jump over here, I can find... Oh no, that's the very bottom. Where am I? Okay. We are now inside the cave. Where is the bit I'm looking for? It is... over there. Oh no, I thought I was flying. I forgot I wasn't flying, I was floating. Oof. I don't want to try and get involved in battles because I have no health, but I'm probably lost down here again. The amount of times I get lost in the bottom of Area 0 is different level. I hate it so much. I hate this bottom bit more than anything because I just don't know. There we are. There's the path. Like, wait. Okay, that's fine. We go up here. We go to that center and rest, and then come back out again. Oh, I always feel like they're shiny. They really get messed up in the lighting in this game. What have we got? Tropies. Iron Hands. We got the Iron Hands. We need the Jugulus, but I have technically got one. But it's not going to help too much with the main, when we do Scarlet, I'm going to just give myself the shiny charm at the beginning in Scarlet. I'm not going to mess around with that one. Because again, I only want to get to Area 0. Nothing else really matters in that game. Once I've unlocked Area 0, we're only going on there for the Area 0 shinies. And maybe a few other exclusives, but I probably won't spend any real committed amount of time on that game. I don't need to, if I can use this game. I prefer using just the one main copy. Like, we did the same when we were trying to do the dark type only decks. We needed to go in there for a couple of shinies. Brute Bonnet as one of them. Brute Bonnet. I do like Brute Bonnet as a name. But yeah. Gibble? Right. The amount of shiny Gibbles I've got in the last few weeks is crazy. And not a Legends Arceus problem either. Easy. This is actually going to become a Garchomp as well. Just because it can. Add to the pate for... Well, we'll get rid of Golduck for a moment. We are going to candy these two now because I can't really be bothered anymore. Well, you could probably just take a small candy then, I guess. Then you become a Garganacl, which is nice. But how is everybody else's shiny hunting going today? Everybody having as much luck as a boy from the Belgium lands, who last time I saw had got all of the event shinies. It was a very, very successful day for him. We had Dragon who got the Hisuian Zoroark in the PCG. Robin got 2 shinies in Area 0, looking for a Volcarona, non-shiny. What is the main hunt for you today? Is there anything you're after in particular? Or just going with whatever you feel like? As I said, one of my next main hunts offline, I'm going to go back to Golart again. Maybe to try and steal a Connect 4. I need to get one at least on my game, right? So you're still after Lapras. Oh, I thought you meant you had got one when you said something about Lapras earlier. That's why I got a bit confused. But yeah, when hopefully Neil will be back to maybe Thursday or at the weekend, and I can do the official Ditto trade. Because as we say, we want the foreign Ditto to do the Masuda for the Stardust and Fione. We will be doing a new one of each of them, so they're kind of important to get focused on. We'll put you back in the team and then we'll just move. Oh, you're 128, you're not too far away. Actually, Garganacl's right next to you. What was Bishop? 368. Right. I want to keep the Iron Hands because I want to build it. So I want to try and get 10 more Pokemon today. What would be the easiest things? I don't have a Flababy yet. What's going on? Oh, I thought I had both of them. Wait, I thought... what's happening in here? Then I thought we had 2. I've just got 2 different colours. Okay, so you are not the thing I thought you were. Let's see, do I have a shiny stone then? We know all this is easy to get, so it's not the end of the world if I waste one now. We have 1. We can get this one done, which puts us at 291. Not too bad. Being at 300 by the end of today is a good outcome, I think. The obvious easy one is... No, actually, we've got all the starters done because we got given them all, didn't we, to start the game. So that is not actually new in any way. So that's what we have to remember. They're not new if we're doing dex entries. I know for a fact that Drift Bloom is going to be new, but I don't have it yet. What else is in this way? That's Persian. There's Annihilate, the Gumi line, and Eevee line. Definitely Eevee. We've got an Outbreak, so we could probably have a look at this one. And Grafii. So they're not terrible. Actually, I wanted to get Glamora when I was down here. That was the last thing I wanted. So I think I've actually got the Iron Jugulas saved and placed away in the boxes. Maybe the Dunsparce, actually. They can turn up wild down here, can't they? You're going to be annoying, aren't you? I can feel it already. I can sense that you are going to be a troublesome. And Glamora was officially the first shiny I caught on the Switch 2 as well. I was just sort of running around the maps to see just to see how much better it looked, and I found one of these. I think I put the Academy Special on just to have a little look around, and this was what I ran into. So I'm quite happy with that. It's a nice shiny for sticking out. My rating on shinies is purely down to how easily I see them, not to do with how good the Pokemon is, the colour system. It's just the difference in colour. That's how I do a lot of my shiny fairies. You're just making yourself stronger, aren't you, for no reason. Sludge Wave, that's gonna hurt. I know, we've discussed that one already. How it decided it didn't like Robin and ran away. Glimmer went back to Belgium. That's what it was. It didn't want to go to the Netherlands. It wanted to go to Belgium. You know what? A Dusk Wolf would be good in a cave. Right. That looks like the corpse animation. Lovely. Dun 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 dun. 309. Pop into the box it goes. Back in here, get some health back. No point wasting a healing item when I'm next to a pretty much a healing stop. Should I go and look for a Dunsparce in here? Should we just catch a Dunsparce and evolve it? Probably easier to do the second, won't it? Right. Even though I said we're getting a load of other stuff, we went and got something completely different. Shows where we're going with this, all over the place. What's these three? Worry about that later. Worry about it later. We're on the Dunsparce page. Right. I think we caught the Iron Treads, didn't we? Because we caught the one in the desert. It seemed like the smart thing to do. Oh, there's an Iron Valiant. I've put that in the deck, so I'm not going to struggle to get that. I didn't really want to do too much. I gave myself Miraidon and Coridon, whichever one is the one not in this game. I've got them in home, so I just moved a couple across just to fill in those blanks. This needs to know a move to evolve, isn't it? Drill Run, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it has Drill Run, right? Let's have a look. Hyperdrill, okay. Will it have Hyperdrill? No. Does it? Okay, go back. We're not going to use you, so you can learn that move and evolve. Another candy used. We'll use a couple of these. Should be enough. No, one more. There we go. Level 60. That one's done. Thank you for the answer, though. I am going to learn all of the moves eventually. I'm a long way off getting there. But then it was just a normal one, sadly. The land snake. Grimer and Muck won't be too difficult to get either. But yeah, we said we had like a mischief outbreak, so we may as well go and have a look at that while we can. Why not? That is the theory with this game, right? If you've got an outbreak, check it for shinies. You don't need to beat it all, just catch one, move on. And this is where you said about Jolteon being a nice spawn. So you never know, I might see a random one-off Jolteon. I also think Persian appears here sometimes. But sometimes it's Zoroark, isn't it? Oh, there we are. Talk of the Persian. It is a Persian too. Nice. That is helpful. There is an event Voltbeat, not a non-event Voltbeat in PCG, if anyone is after it. I will learn the terms eventually. 142. Right, so we did say we want to get to a targeted 300 left. So that will be the next plan. I'm pretty sure. I think I need you. Don't I? No, we caught one of you. Probably need to evolve one, but whatever. Come back to that later. So we'll sneak up on this doggo. Only level 34. Not going too mad with the hunt for the shiny in this one. We just want to catch it to add to the collection so we can get our Dex entry. And maybe we have to do more work than I wanted to. Oh. I'm so used to just throwing Pokeballs at everything. Or quick balls in the other game. Let's catch it and we'll see what our total is. Me and Dragon caught the pocket monster. But only the two of us. We'll just give you an Ultra Ball, it doesn't matter too much. As we say, this is pretty much just to go into Scarlet. So we can get the shiny charm. Nothing more, nothing less. Right, you can go in there. We know that you're pretty close. We might as well go and get Grimer, you know. Won't be too much of a problem, will it? Wait, the Murkrow must be in the wrong place. Or the Gofford Tail's in the wrong place. I'm not sure which. What number were you? 197. What is your number then? 235. That's right. Then 232. 230. I'm starting to think this should be maybe there. No. There. And that probably goes there. 35, 37. No, that's definitely right. So that's 35. Yeah, that's right. Anything we can see shiny here? I don't think so. So we're not going to really do too much in this outbreak. Not really the plan for today. It is more, let's just get some of the Dexes done. You know where I should go. It is over here, where we have the other version of this to deal with if we want to. But I don't think we do. We might as well heal, because Grimer is poison and will probably frustrate me greatly. But yeah, That could be the other thing we do. Right. I need to double check my total again. I feel like we're near what I was aiming for. It's still a very strange team. What did we get to? We need 5 more Pokemons. Is there a Grime over here, please? I can see one, but I'll catch this one. There could be a Rotom, I guess. Is there Mux here too, or not? Probably should learn this thing. Got the Quick Ball. Grimer was easy to deal with. That's always nice to see. Right, 4 more to go today. 4 more. Let's go Muck, maybe, as we said. If we catch one more, we can just evolve it, right? Oh no, we can also do the Murkrow, I guess. Get ourselves a Hunchcrow. And that's 2 more. Oh, yeah. That'll be 2 more to add to the collection. That makes sense in my head, right? And we got Varoom, but I don't know if we've got Vavaroom. I'm starting to question what we've done and not done again. And this one will do. Mostly going to target shiny hunting this in Legends Arceus because I don't want to lock. If it's in Legends Arceus, I want to really shiny hunt it in there. I don't want to spend any time doing too many of the easier ones. Like, for example, we probably would do the fossils if we can, but there's not much point doing like Shinx in this game, for example. It'd be a bit silly to do that, I think, for our challenge anyway. We want to try and have a few Pokemon from different games. We don't want to just target these. And eventually, when we finish Legends Arceus, we will start a BDSP, because we'll probably look to do radar hunting. But I guess the biggest problem with that game is that I would have to do the story and get lots of money. It's always put me off it. I think 1 will make you a Muck, right? No, you evolve much higher level, I guess. What level does Muck evolve? This level will do. That'll do. We get it. We put it in the box. We could check for a Rotom. I would imagine it should turn up at night. But yeah, that would make sense. But I could be wrong. Let's see, put this in the box. Get out the, what was it we were after? 194. So I said that goes there, I think. Yes. We want the Murkrow to turn into a Hunchcrow. Right, we get the item. We've got the item, I think. We've got stones galore. Yes, good. And that's that one done. Dex completion is the hardest part of this game. You swear. I really don't know how I'm going to do ZA for this. Whether I am going to try and do as much in each route before going to the next area or what. There's a lot we still need to learn about that game, and I guess we find out a little bit in 2 weeks or so. Right, Rotom would be a nice finish, I think, but I don't know if it's turning up. Oh, that's a Murkrow again. Don't really want to deal with you. You're not helpful. Let's see what, there we are. That's what we want to see, Rotom. Because it's not... Rotom's one of those Pokemon everyone kind of loves, and it's kind of meh for me. We could go and get that. No, we don't need the mouse, do we? We would like it, but we don't need it. Because we've already evolved one. Actually, we do need it, don't we? So we should go and just get it to put in the Dex. 310. Not too difficult. Just grab it. Lovely. Easy. That Grimer looks very different in the background, but I know it's not shiny, right? I think the normal Grimer is greener, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. But I guess I could be wrong. Where is it? Oh, it's gone wherever it is. Oh, it's that one over there. Just looked slightly different. No. Right, box again. Box. 71. At least it isn't hard to find. Should catch that for extra Pinturton to get the Gengar. This was 310, I think it said. Which puts it about here, maybe. What number are you? Oh, 310's the next box. Probably here then. Yeah. Let's check our Dex entries and see what we're at 299. Okay. What's an easy catch? Actually, nothing here is the answer. Then what I'm going to go for is going to be a really strange pick. But I had a horrible time trying to get Barboach of all of the Pokemon. It was actually one of my last in this Dex. Like my last 3 or 4 for this Dex was, I believe, Barboach and Stunky. Because nobody would trade it. And this is like a Barboach area. It's like there's like only spawns in this pond. It really was a challenge to get to actually spawn, to be honest. Oh, Miss Magius, that'll do. We'll evolve you, sir, or young lady ghost. That'll be a good 300. I might even keep this on my team to level it up. Okay, you're going to be annoying. Because it's something that hits so hard, it's a great addition to the team. We'll just put it to sleep then. I don't think I can do much else to it. But this should be the last catch of the day. Unless I see a Barboach in there, then we'll go and get that. That's kind of my mad theory, right? We'll throw it in an Ultra Ball then, see if you stick. That looked like it stuck. And then we'll evolve it straight away. We'll probably put this in the box, you know. It's good for Legends Arceus, so I probably will have one on my team in that game. So yeah, we'll evolve this. Oh, there's the Barboach as well, typically. As soon as I put it away. I have to go and get the Barboach because it's just, as I say, a pain to deal with. If it's still there once we finish evolving. Wishcash is not as bad because I actually saw it somewhere I'd never seen it before the other day. I guess with the extra spawns, there are a few more water spawns than before. But yeah, let's catch that while it's staring at me. It's also one of the most annoying things that's easy to get to appear in Legends Arceus as well. It's a very, very strange Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. It's just one that eludes me everywhere I go. Because of how difficult it is to see. But yeah, with that, we will probably head to home base, put everything away, and look to save up for the day. I think that'll be the main plan. Right. I always like to save at like my player's home. It's just much easier, and plus with this, when I switch it on, I don't have a shiny up here on screen that I missed in the last stream or such, so it sort of stops me missing anything. Right, so my guess is, what are you? 165. Does that make you 166? So this puts you there. And Miss Magis. That's another box done. So we've done 2 boxes so far. Okay, not as many as I'd hoped. We will save. And yeah. So I think we've done pretty well today. We managed to get 3 more shinies. We got our Plusle, Kinder the Plusle, Rolo the Dedenne, Toblerone the Carcole. So yeah. Tomorrow we are back in Legends Arceus, so I expect to get a few more shinies there, because let's face it, we do love that game. So that will be the plan for tomorrow.